something else. Do something else. That's it. That's all we want.
What is the tea? The girls are fighting. No! The girls are fighting.
They really ate with that song.
They
ain't gonna
ate
lie.
down.
Yeah.
They ate down. The girls could
Shout
never.
out to Don Richard.
The girls could never.
And
And
Danity
welcome
King.
everything to Talk Your Shit Tuesday, episode 273. I'm just Jared with.
The Lucky Laugh.
And then we also have our guy Mars on the switches.
What's up, everybody?
And back at HQ, we have the Prodigy. The Prodigy, that girl, he's home. Just got back from doing a festival. Oof.
Yes.
Okay,
We
whole
gotta
nother
give him
city, a
some
new
things.
state, a new cut, a new color. We got Corey Michaels in the building.
Hello,
Welcome. Welcome. And thank you for coming. Let's go.
How are you guys doing?
We're doing great.
Well,
We're doing
You
great.
here, you there,
It's
us
Tuesday.
everywhere.
It's 273. It's Pride Month.
Yeah. Yeah, the last time I was here, it was Pride Month. I love doing the gay things.
Eat it up. Eat it up.
Oh,
Okay,
Jesus.
in the words of Lil Nas, I ain't talking gun when I ask where your dick at.
Hold on. I didn't have my docket up. Okay.
Hashtag Jonas Brothers.
Okay. So first things first. Oh hi, Josh, Mr. Wilson, Josh Wilson.
Oh, hey, Josh!
Welcome. Make sure you call in and talk to your boy 216-284-2733.
Promise you my phone is on.
So let's get right, because I want to know how it was to do Pride.
In
You did
another
it in
city.
Nashville.
So I did it in Franklin, Tennessee, which is about 45 minutes outside of Nashville.
That's Nashville.
I'm crying. I'm crying. No, Nashville has their own pride. So I would love to do Nashville Pride. Please understand that they're different because the stages are different. I respect Franklin for having me out. I appreciated them and all their love and energy. Just felt really welcome. It was
that's
really
beautiful.
fun. I got to close out the day, and so that was a real honor for sure. I grew up in Columbia.
Hold on. You said
Okay,
that just so you closed it out.
Yeah, I closed out the day.
Oh, so you weren't the opener.
No,
He was
That
the
is
closer.
amazing. See, that's what the fuck I'm talking. Tell him. I tell him all the time. I don't open.
no, I
don't
do.
open.
I do.
I don't very first person open. I don't do that.
I just got blessed. God was good to me.
Yeah.
Clearly.
And so, and you know, I think it's beautiful because the first Pride that I did was Cleveland, and then I did Cleveland 2 years in a row, and I'm so thankful for that origin. And I love Cleveland. I apply every year, but it's always good to get love outside of the city that you grow up in,
Yeah.
or the
Branch
city
out.
that you reside
Yeah.
in. You know what I mean? For people to want to hear you sing and want to feel your presence, I do not forsake it any day, no matter who's asking, no matter, you know what I mean? I really don't. I'm really thankful for every opportunity that I get, and I was just blessed to get this one.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, and then I
Cheers
got
to the
another one
blessings.
on Saturday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, then I'm actually have a show in Nashville on Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, so the one on the Pride you're doing on Saturday, where is that?
it's not a Pride; it's just
just
a
a-
regular show. It's like
Okay.
it's called Breaking Sounds. So if you're
That's
interested,
breaking sounds. Come
Yeah.
on.
yeah. So just
Yeah, look, you just
This
got
nigga
hype.
out here
Tell us about who are
moving.
the people, for us people like me who don't know what Breaking Sounds is. But
it's. Have you ever heard of So
So far,
Sounds?
yeah, So
They're
Far.
kind of very similar.
Because I did a so far thing.
Yeah. And I love So Far. I work for So
Yeah.
Far. I do So Fars in different cities. So Far just didn't happen to have anything going on in June, or I would have tried to do it, you know what I mean, around the same time that I was there. And
Imagine a smaller scale Tiny Desk.
vibes.
Okay.
And so
But
I
they
saw
actually
the
have it at like
different
key
locations.
places.
Yeah.
Like the one here was at like a winery, a Cleveland winery. Like
Okay.
totally dope.
Yeah. And so I just really they had a thing on their story one day. It's like, hey, we have some open dates and we're looking for artists, and I just took a chance, and they gave me a chance.
Good
you know, I hope I do them proud. It's not gonna be perfect. It's my first time, and I feel like I'm reintegrating myself into
that's
Nashville.
How you, you know, that's how you perfect it. You got to start.
Yeah,
the hardest part is starting, and so when you know, just start applying for these things and you get them,
taking
and
a chance.
just go.
Nothing beats a failure but a try. So.
Yeah, very true.
Absolutely. And you know what the thing
exciting.
is, and people will know how you put effort into it. Like they will see, and I have. It's a whole different show. And so the people who liked me at Pride, I know some people who I invited. Well, I hope they attend, and you know, I have some friends there. I hope they attend, and then you know there will be other people on the bill. So you know, I'll automatically have more people to impress upon, and so it'll just be a good vibe. That's my goal, is to continue to create good vibes, because I know I have good retention rates.
Well, come on, being booked and busy.
Love it.
Praise God.
Come on,
That shit is
booked and
amazing.
busy. You got new singles out too.
Yeah, and I also have a show in Cleveland in July, on July 31st. So
Come
I hope you
on,
guys
July
come out.
31st. Come out, city.
Yeah, but yeah, I do have a new single out, "Be My Baby." She's a spicy girl. She is a spicy girl. She's a spicy girl.
I ain't mad at it. I like a little spice.
Yeah, and it's a continuation on what's been going on in the story plot. I know you guys remember the last time I was here, I was getting ready to release "Hopeless Romantic," and it just finished the whole rollout for Red, Yellow, Green Light, and so I was telling you guys that I was developing this story, and this is still the continuation.
Nice.
And I do love the direction that it has gone in. And I say that because originally I had a different idea for what I thought was going to be the third single and the third visual, more importantly. And then that's a perspective switched. And I honestly think it switched for the better, just of the story plot of the thing. And so we ended with "Be My Baby," and I love it. I kind of do. I really do. The song itself, and when I perform it live, even when I performed it in Franklin, they ate it up. I've been working on choreography to it.
Yes.
And I don't fuck that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it's just been really fun to perform it. It's such a sexy song, and I never thought I would have a sexy song. Like, I'm a pastor's kid, guys. Like, sometimes like I really just like
song.
Yeah, sometimes I just don't even fathom that, like, that is a version of me that I can even share. But it's so liberating, and I'm glad that it's being received well.
Well, cheers to being liberated.
Come on,
it is
hold
spicy.
on. Let me crack one. And happy Pride.
Happy Pride. And since we talking about cracking things, before we get going, y'all, it's finally here.
It's finally queer.
Lav has talked about it. We have had discussions about it. She was just dragging the people about it, telling her to run our shit and her shit,
or her your money.
She did buy for us, but it is here.
Do I actually need to have on these headphones?
Chicas!
No,
crying.
He gon' scream.
Chicas, what?
Do a tornado now.
It's so pretty.
I'm gagged.
Friend. Thank you.
Thank you.
She loves us.
Yes.
And it's even like Sailor Moon at the top. This is so cute.
Which, I mean, that's on brand.
Well, you do the honor.
Child.
Mm-hmm.
Are you
supposed to touch it before you do it?
We already blessed it. Wait.
No,
we want to pass it around and bless
we ain't
it.
tap that.
I don't think you blessed that.
We ain't tap that one.
I blessed.
Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
You gotta bless the bottle.
I don't even drink and I knew that.
So well. I taught y'all so well.
No, I knew that before.
You don't want to get shot.
I'm on your good foot. I'm on your good foot.
Nor the bad one. Please.
That's rude.
I at least want to.
I need
You do? Okay. You got your cup ready? Is it empty?
No, I'll be back.
All right. Come on back. We'll be here.
I'll be there.
Child. Okay.
What's that?
Pilsner.
I want one.
Pillars.
I want multiple.
Pilsers.
Already.
Crazy.
The fat boy in me wants
The
multiple.
fat.
And mango
How
flavor.
does this operate? Because I've been seeing this on the Talk Tick.
You can peel it and you just eat the inside of it. You can
Shout out
Not
to
the outside?
You can eat the outside.
You eat the outside too. Shout out to the Aaron's. They introduced us to those last week. We had them on. Please go back and watch that episode.
Yeah.
Amazing. I wish I had the TikTok thing going on for their TikTok viewers to TikTok on.
Yeah,
But,
they in the
you know,
TikTok.
But thanks to them,
What's on the inside? Mango?
mango flavored something.
It's good.
And what's on the outside?
Mango.
Oh, all together.
Oh, see, they in the comments now sending us all stuff, running it up on TikTok. Well, thank you.
Shout out to them, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the errands. We see you.
We love a Talk
I
Tick.
swear.
We love a Talk Tick.
Fancy cup. Oh,
You fancy, huh? Or you fancy, huh?
glass. Yes. Just bad, man.
Okay, I'm gonna get this back to you before I do too much. When too much is what I do.
We feel the love. Thank you so much.
Child, I don't know how to use none of that. I tried to use the TikTok studio on the phone. That ain't connecting. I'm like, I'm just gonna stick to what I know.
So you ended the TikTok, the
No,
live?
it's still on.
We gotta pour our
We
own
still got it
troubles? You not pouring us none?
I gotta pour everybody some.
Yes, you bought it.
Your cup empty,
you
Marshall.
treating us.
Oh yes. I've been here for the whole time.
And the whole time is where you've been for.
Oh my god.
Behind the scene.
Scenes are where you behind.
But y'all can see me a little bit. Because it's exclusive. Subscribe to the Patreon.
Okay.
Don't tell us.
Hold on.
What you got in there?
Cause it don't smell strong.
Right, it don't smell like nothing. That's why I kept trying to smell it. I'm like, why don't it smell like nothing?
Maybe it's Megan.
Yeah.
Who was stank?
Megan done did that. Yeah. She was
Stank.
stank. Yeah. She stank.
It don't stink.
Oh,
She
Maggie.
did that.
Maggie.
Make sure you guys share the live. Thank you, TikTok. Y'all ready?
You lovers?
I'm drinking now.
Yeah, I'm drinking now. He's going, everybody. He's going.
He's going.
He's going.
Jerry went first.
He's head in.
Hello?
Not a phone call.
I'm waiting on him to turn
On
his
the
phone
wrong
off, 'cause
number.
we
You gotta
streaming.
hold on.
Good morning.
Turn it down. It's up.
Goddamn.
Interact with the people. Okay.
He's on the podcast.
No, still interact with them. You just
There's
gotta
a
turn
number.
the
Turn
sound
the
off.
volume down because we here.
Oh, turn down the lights.
Yeah, then it's gonna be
Yeah.
a feedback.
And like
Let's
again,
light a candle.
Did y'all sip it yet?
No.
yes,
Child,
I
hurry
did.
up so I can talk about
It
it.
ain't Beyonce.
Cheers.
I think my mom's a believer.
Yeah,
I'm
my mom.
scared.
You said
Will
it
this
ain't.
will
ain't
this
sex
change?
with-
Tastes like Smirnoff.
Will this change
Not
how
Sir
I
Davis.
truly feel about Megan
Yes.
Thee Stallion?
It might.
Yes.
Will
It ain't
this?
worth the wait.
Sip it.
It might.
It ain't worth the wait. Watch.
Ooh, it ain't worth
Have
the
you sipped
wait.
it yet?
Yes, I did.
Child.
Before you did, I lied. It tastes like cheap ass fucking vodka.
No,
It
it
kinda
don't.
do.
I don't know where your taste buds
A little
at.
bit. Yeah.
This is some of the legit smoothest tequila I've ever had just by sipping wise.
Let's see how it works then, because
Ooh, I want to try. I'm joking.
But just off the
It is giving Jameson. It's giving
just
Jameson.
off the
I'm drinking.
smooth,
it's giving something.
just off the smoothness alone though.
Yeah,
it's
the
It don't
smoothness
sting.
it's worth the
Nice.
price.
It don't get nastier. It stay the
It
same.
don't smell bad at all, neither.
It don't have a scent actually.
Give me that bottle again. Let me
Yeah,
look
this
at
is
it.
good. This is good.
It is smell like it smell pure.
And I've had two sips, and I can, and it still tastes like I just had 2 sips of tequila. Oh, baby, that's good. I like that.
Meg, this is it.
Tell me
In a bottle cute. It's giving crystallized.
There you go.
Okay, Aladdin.
This is good.
Shout out to Chicas. Now I want the other one.
100%.
not amigas.
This is
I mean-
reposado.
Yeah, that's the Reposado one. I think
Not
it's
the National Guard.
Is the other one a Blanco or Anejo? One of those. I think it's Blanco.
Well, Blanco
Somebody
is
said, "Hey,
the
ma."
it goes Blanco, Reposado, and Nejo,
Okay.
and like extreme. Blanco's down here. It's for the pussies.
Ooh.
Reposado, that just gets you where you need to be. You ain't trying to do all that. Anejo is for them crack fiends that be, the orange bottles.
I don't like Anejo.
Curry.
The orange boxes of Patron.
Yeah, I don't like Anejo.
That be in the middle of the parking lot when you just trying to go to Dave's.
Nope.
I'm sick.
Which day was that?
Turney Town.
Turn it.
Hey.
JD in the building. What up, Two-Face Jay?
Birthday.
Happy belated birthday.
Yes.
Look. Happy belated birthday.
Happy birthday.
I love this for Jer. Jer over here, he working his fingers, boy. He going from this
Hey,
to
yo,
that.
this strong though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yep, it's burning. It has this
It's about
weird.
to piss me off.
This
Ooh.
this burning. It's a delayed burn.
Yeah, like
Yes,
it don't, because
it's
that's what I
delayed.
said.
Like,
Like it still hit like tequila, but it's so smooth.
Tequila.
What is
Quality.
this delayed
This is
burn?
how I
though?
want it
It's
to
a
do.
sophisticated.
So you need a
industry.
chaser?
No,
Is that what you
I
need?
No, so
I
you know
never-
how some alcohol, when you hit it, as soon as you take that first bite, just like, oh my god, bitch,
Yes.
what did I just drink?
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
It's very subtle, like it's smooth.
Okay, but
you
it hits
done
you down
drank
here.
it, and then you feel the heat from it. It ain't like a ooh,
yeah, and
bitch, but it
it
got
just
that
sits there.
heat.
Like a flaming hot.
It kinda
Yeah,
just
like,
sits there.
No,
No.
But not
You
like
don't
a
like the
heartburn.
sitting?
It's
Do you
I don't
like
know,
the
it's
warmth?
like it's just a yeah, I do.
I
like the
do.
warmth.
I like
Oh my
this a
God.
lot.
I would take this and take a shot of this and then shovel snow.
come on, chicas.
Not to keep you warm.
No, run
Oh
that
my
site
gosh.
back.
No,
Friend.
to
we
exert
buying more
energy that's been
bottles.
put into me.
Ooh.
We
Child,
need
I
a
love
we
shoveling
need
snow. I ain't gonna lie.
EDSP
You're by
bar card
yourself.
because it's gonna be full of chicas and Sir
We
Davis.
should have an E EDSP bar cart.
It's gonna be full of chicas and ow.
Don't serve no ice.
We would be
No, we need
so
ice.
fly. We would be so fly if
We
we
want
had
everybody to
a
come.
bar cart with just Chicas and Sir Davis. That shit would be crazy. Crazy. Because we had Sir Davis a couple weeks ago.
How was that? Wonderful.
Better than
Amazing.
this. It's
It's Beyonce
incomparable.
He said better than this.
No,
Incomparable.
once
Yeah.
you see the green grass, you can't unsee
Yeah.
it. Baby, I saw it.
That's very true.
I
He's
rolled
not
in
lying
it.
though, but
That's very
It's
true.
Beyonce level.
You can't
Yeah,
compare
it
them
is.
though
It
because
is.
one
It
is
was
a
great.
whiskey and one
is
is
a tequila.
Yeah, but
And
teachers on. It's still.
to
I like
me,
both.
yeah, I like them both. But to me, like this is for tequila, and especially me, I love drinking tequila. This is what I want from tequila. I want it to be smooth. I want it to still taste like tequila and still have that warmth from.
What does tequila taste like?
It tastes like rubbing alcohol rather than having like a whiskey.
What?
Like whiskey is
Whiskey
like
has taste.
whiskey because it's barrel flavor.
because
It's cooked in wood. It's like it's aged. It's like
No,
that-
but you can flavor.
tequila tastes like rubbing
You
alcohol.
can flavor
You
it
can't
don't taste like
whiskey.
rubbing alcohol, but it tastes
You
like
can
You would
alcohol.
never have
Yeah, you
whiskey
can taste
and taste
whiskey.
rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, you can flavor whiskey pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's more bare bones. Other than Tito's, it's made from potatoes.
Child, no.
But that's
No,
the
I'm
start.
saying you can put honey in whiskey. You know what I mean? Type of the
I
type
like a
of barrel.
Manhattan.
And you have
Yeah.
a better whiskey
Love it all.
experience than a
A Sir Davis Manhattan would go
Yeah, light-skinned
fucking
liquor.
nuts.
What is a Manhattan? Is that with an orange peel? Right?
Orange peel, orange bitters, and a cherry.
How do I know that? And I don't even drink.
But also depending on the
Taste.
liquor too, because are you doing?
Have you dated a lot of bartenders?
No.
Oh, okay. Me neither.
You had it with a blue cheese stuffed olive.
Hey, you know what? That came out smooth. You know,
Like,
you
no.
know, it was not a lie.
How
No.
about a blue cheese stuffed olive? You might change your experience.
Have a what? Blue cheese?
Olive stuffed with blue cheese.
Absolutely not. That sounds terrible.
Oh,
And
that's
so-
right up my alley. A
Yeah,
dirty
and
martini.
it also sounds like it's
If
like
you want to be Demir about it,
it's giving hot breath.
it is.
Yeah, you need gum
Very
needs to
hot,
be
very
very
warm.
much present.
You got an
Maybe a
olive.
juice brush.
You better have
Maybe
the
a
olive
mouthwash.
oil immediately.
And
blue
a
cheese.
Listerine pocket pack.
and
Yeah.
No, you need
You need
No.
to no. You need to
some
rinse
alcohol
out your
density.
mouth.
Yeah,
Water.
like you need.
I
You
got
need
a
to
Dentine
rinse
black
out
pack.
your mouth.
Yeah,
Dentine
all
Ice
that.
black pack.
Toothbrush and toothpaste.
I'm
Dentine Ice. That's all that. All packed in.
5. What is it? 5.
Take two tablets. Blow your head off.
Okay, so now that we're all warmed up from the chicas,
Go
Thank you,
ahead,
friend.
Jess.
Chica.
Go ahead.
how has
Jer.
everybody's week been? We know you've been out here performing at
Yes.
Pride,
Yes.
and releasing new singles
Yeah.
and videos. That's
Praise
why he's the
God.
prodigy. He does it all.
Crying.
He
We got to
does
watch
it
them all
all.
so you guys can see the storyline.
Yes, and I cannot wait. Is there an order? Well, give me the order when we
Red-
get to that part of the
Oh,
show.
yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the order. I have them all lined up, ready. You know me.
Yeah.
I need some structure.
You know,
yes, I'm ready
I
for
don't
that.
play around.
Yeah.
We know.
He's a prodigy. And then I'll give you. We told him this last year.
And then I'll give you guys a snippet. I'll let you hear it after because there's only 2 headphones, right? And I don't want them to
No,
hear
we
it.
all got headphones.
We all got headphones.
Look at them.
Oh,
then
you talking about-
Oh. Yeah, I didn't
You talking on
want
the
to
phone.
share it. Yeah,
Oh,
through the
got it.
AirPods. I didn't want to distribute the file
Got
where it was compromised. You know, but no NDAs were signed.
I know that's
Well,
right.
listen, I
right.
And like I said, I can't go to jail. I can't go to jail.
No NDAs were signed, so
I
we gonna
can't
put
go
it
to
in the
jail.
So
and the AirPods, and then you can get like a little sneak preview of the next song.
Absolutely.
I can't wait.
I love.
So besides all that, have you done anything else this week that you want to tell the people?
What have I done? I am in college. I have like 1 year left, and I started a summer internship for the Jazz Fest. So it's gonna be like a busy June for real.
So what are you majoring in?
Engineering. So really,
Which engineering?
Wait.
like
everybody
like
knows.
a studio engineer. Yeah.
Oh yes, audio
Yeah.
engineering.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
you
I
go
don't
to
know.
future.
Yeah, and I've been producing over since the last time I've been here.
Absolutely, yes.
I don't know if you guys know, if you've been seeing, I've been working with this artist, Rotunes, love her, down BOTSES, whatever, you understand, Boots. Yeah, but I love her down Boots. We've been working together. I kind of really want to do some more of that too. And that has always been something that I wanted to do as a little kid. Is how I started. I didn't actually always want to be an artist, and then boom, that happened. But kind of getting back to my roots, so that's been super fun. But Jazz Fest,
Yes.
is my summer internship, so that's happening at the end of the month. So after I do my show next weekend,
And that's downtown.
When do you
Is it
sleep?
outside this time or?
I'm gonna sleep in July.
Period.
So
Yeah.
you're passionate.
I am. I'm gonna sleep in July and
Because
prep for
that's
the
all.
show.
That's the only thing you can have at that
Absolutely,
point.
yeah, because I definitely have a full time job.
That sounds crazy,
Yeah,
but I love it.
somebody got to do it, and these things cost money. Everything costs money.
Everything.
Investment.
Even to go and make money, it costs money.
People don't
You
understand
can't
that.
make it without it.
You can't make money without
You know
it.
what I mean?
But
Franklin,
if you don't got it, you still can make it.
Franklin paid me, but I had to get there.
Have an idea.
Hello,
Have a skill.
Yeah.
Franklin was paying me, but where am I going to sleep?
It's called
needed. Be needed.
it's called profit loss.
Yeah.
Learn how to read.
Well, just know how much you can spend to actually be in the green.
Very true.
Very true.
You
That's
know
why
what I
Black
mean?
Friday here to take your money.
If it's 10
If your
cents,
expenses
Yeah.
surpass your
What's $100,000?
Income,
What's $100,000 when
fucked.
you $99,000 in debt?
now,
Exactly.
I always understand the value of. I've been doing a lot of research on how to market, and there is a such thing as investing in your audience.
Yes.
So there is a time to take a profit loss and a time to be
Absolutely,
worried about
yeah.
your profit margins. And I think that is information that should be shared with any entrepreneur. There is a time to be worried about your profit loss. At
They
a
said the
time-
first 2 years of
You
any
should-
business,
yeah.
you'll be in the red.
or you're at least bare minimum not paying yourself because everything
Yeah,
you do
exactly.
make
But
goes
that's
back
the
into your
path.
it goes back into your
That's part of it.
That's the
Yeah.
path.
That's
Yeah.
definitely part of it.
So-
I try to explain this to I don't know other women, and they just don't fucking get
Not
it.
women.
Women,
Well,
crying.
they just don't get it.
Hey, they'll get it one day.
But yeah, that's been
just find
super
them
fun.
original.
I'm excited to see what I end up doing for that and how I end up intersecting with people. I know I'm gonna like have a pretty. Not that I'm gonna abuse it, I promise I won't. But I just know I'm gonna have a pretty decent level badge. So it'll be also a chance for me to grow in a different way and learn how to be behind the scenes in a different level. You know what I mean? Because
How many credits is it? A degree or is it a certification?
no,
or-
it's a degree. I'll have
It's
an
a degree?
associate's.
Okay,
and then I
nice.
want to get a business degree after.
Okay,
Yeah,
music business degree.
a business degree
Just business. Okay, cool.
because I'm smart.
Come on,
you
smart.
keep it broad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you can go in there.
Education is
because I'm
important.
smart.
I would love to go to school for audio engineering. Like I do a lot of engineering, period. But goddamn, I would love to get.
But also, I run myself as a business
But
Well, yeah.
every day,
you keeping
You
that
are?
freedom.
Yeah.
and so I don't.
According
you know
to
what
your
I mean?
social security number, you are.
We all are.
Absolutely.
we
They
are-
want
we are
they
born in
want
America.
taxes from me.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Thank
these
you.
are the
No
facts.
matter what.
Yeah.
I pay fines.
Oh, whoa.
I'm talking about my marriage.
Be with the children.
Look what the chicken said. Bigatron is in the chat.
What
Don't
up,
leave a
David?
He said, correct.
Hey.
That's probably not how you said it.
It's okay. He likes me.
Look what Meg got me doing, being ghetto.
Look, I had to put my cup down. I was
Yeah, because I'm like, hold
sis.
up.
Nice and warm.
Look what Meg got you doing being ghetto.
So
Don't shoot yourself in the foot.
What have you guys been doing
Where? Bullet fragment.
since last Tuesday?
Okay. Seriously though,
Dodging
really,
bullets.
I actually really love Meg. I love body yada 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 yada
I don't mind.
yada
It's the
yada yada
same.
body crazy every way big
It's
titties on the
Groundhog
waist.
Day.
I don't mind her.
Okay, and I love this weight loss journey she's on. If you see her,
Her body is bad.
oh my god.
Yeah, thick or skinny.
Hate or love her.
Yeah.
She's
Please.
a gorgeous body.
Okay,
Gorgeous.
say what you want, say what you will.
Excuse me.
Ah,
She's that girl.
okay,
Yeah, can't hate on her
is tea.
for
Go
that.
take
Body
your
is
pill.
tea.
Okay, she did that,
Check the
Sympathy
Getty.
wig or not.
and that is what she did.
Check the Getty.
And she's an independent artist in arenas, so
No, she's not independent.
Yes, she is.
Wait.
you have business to mind of your own.
Laugh.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that.
Well, can you? I mean, is that
She has a distribution deal.
Deal,
Other than that, she is 100%
With Rock
in-
Nation.
so? What?
Yes. Other than
One
that,
of
she is
the
100% and.
heavy hit.
Hey, you know what?
So she
You,
has
you
her
know
own-
what you
She's
do?
still
You know what you do? You play the
100%.
game.
She has her
You
master.
develop
Yeah,
your
girl.
resources.
She knows
and
she
then when
really
you can
is.
do whatever you
I
want to
didn't even
do.
say anything bad
you do
about
what
it.
you wanna
I just
do.
said I'm
But
like
who-
it's not really independent when you.
With the backing,
Well, no,
The backing?
I feel like it.
What
The-
backing?
I'm not.
The help of Rock Nation,
Like-
niggas. You gotta stop. Don't start. It's too
Like,
early.
right.
Where
But
we
I'm talking about the
Manage.
investment.
Man,
Wait.
I didn't say that. I didn't bring it up.
We 30
Manage.
goddamn
We
minutes
gotta
in.
bring it up.
Distribution.
You
I think
can't
it's
not
important.
understand. We talking about
That's fine. I didn't say I didn't support it. See, he already
Give
jumping on my
Doja that
back because
money.
he already jumping on my back because he
You
know
bought
how I feel.
alcohol, so that's what matters.
Okay then.
There you go.
And she
It's
did
not
it
like I don't support her.
Yeah,
That I ain't saying
But I-
2 months later.
but I
yeah,
said what I said.
I said independent was a stretch.
independent got you shipping to China.
Unless we have two different
Well, you know what?
definitions of independent. That's all I'm saying.
well, my
Well,
By the
what
way.
she's saying, what Megan's saying is that her version of
Okay.
independent.
Don't tell
her
me what
version of
Megan said, 'cause
independent.
I don't give a damn what Megan. See,
But wait,
Well, my bad.
hold on, because it ties into what we've been talking about.
right.
If she is funding her project, if she's putting the money in for the videos, if she's paying the producers and
off the
buying
back of Popeyes and
and you know what?
Walmart
Wait,
deals,
wait,
then
but we
fine.
can't talk.
That is fine.
But you know what? I got my
didn't
first.
say it.
Okay.
I didn't even
It's
say
depression.
it like that. I didn't
She
even
used
say
them
it, but
too.
I'm saying I get it. This is what you got to do to
I
fund
got
the
my
other
first
shit.
product placement with one condoms in this music video.
Nice.
You used to
Adam,
make
you know-
around.
I'm not saying nothing.
All I'm saying is, you know,
Did you Megan it?
huh?
Did you Megan it? Did you Megan it?
To do that? What does that mean? What do you?
Because are you defending Megan or not? Because
I am. I'm saying
But
even as an
nobody's
independent.
attacking her. That's
Yeah.
But you use your own defense, your own experience to defend
I ain't
her.
even
Which
saying
is
nothing.
my-
I get
me
it. You
having-
get the deals that you get
You say that
to fund.
I'm saying that
waist
you-
and thick ass.
To
He's
fund
very
everything
condescending.
else.
That's why he feels like he has
Oh
to
my God,
defend
I
it.
didn't even
That's why
say
this
that.
whole-
I
said
not-
No,
Oh, him.
Do your own.
them.
Not,
I talk about
I am a
men.
him. I'm not a they.
Ooh.
Right,
Okay.
get
He
it.
said, I know.
Get him.
I know
Not me.
who
I
I am.
I don't look. He is funny.
Ah, yeah.
What have you guys been doing this week? Nothing.
It's giving
You was
her,
there?
her,
Singing hymns.
her.
I ain't nothing else.
She. Look
Besides
around
that-
this.
Me.
You do, y'all do other things. Y'all did other stuff.
I don't think
Yeah.
I did anything.
Nothing. You
Why?
want to
You
miss
didn't do-
outside. You ain't trying to
No,
move meat on
my-
the smoker or the grill.
We was virtual killer shit.
All right,
virtually.
okay, one thing at a time then. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Come on, one
If y'all
thing.
don't know, my missus is in nursing school. So it's been crunch time, finals,
Come on.
and some other shit. She
How
just
many
been working
years?
and schooling. So it's like she's not in the headspace to do anything else outside of that. So I've been in the house playing games with y'all,
Wow.
minding my business,
Wow.
smoking my meats. I've been on
Hello?
the grill.
You
Wait.
been grilling.
I've been
I ain't
grilling.
tasted, but you been grilling.
I know.
Did you
I
bring
know.
some over to
I did not bring anything over. No.
Oh, come on,
You knew I was
Will Cherry
coming.
in the
I
chat
know,
on
right?
TikTok. We
But
see you.
I didn't want a
And
bunch
now
of
I'm
food 'cause
hungry.
yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But whatever day that she's not cooking, I'm gonna.
I do like meat.
Bring it here. I
Meat,
like
I love
meat a
meat.
lot. I'm a carnivore.
And baby, them ribs that she
I
made.
like. Listen.
But look, I
Wait.
love me some meat.
Me too. Wait, there's something hilarious
And she ain't
happening
brought us
today.
no meat.
I'm so sorry, y'all. Do y'all know who I? Okay,
It's okay.
That's gonna come out wrong.
Something hilarious happened today. I had a professional development day for our internship already, and the guy who was doing it, we'll call him TJ. That's his initials. His wife works with him. She was like working the presentation thing, the PowerPoint.
PowerPoint.
And he said something like, "I liked her so much that I married her, and now she claps or something like that." And I say it in multiple ways, and I just thought that was hilarious. Yes, 'cause she clapping for you in these presentations, but she clapping for you somewhere else.
Well, you can only hope so. I'm just saying.
It was that
Like
was even more.
Sean deserves a clap.
David, whatever you bring, I'm gonna
It's the
bring
clap
too.
that
So I
come
can
back
get
out
some
here.
meat.
Wrong clap, baby.
It was hilarious.
Wrong blinker.
My brain's for
Wrong
me.
Going
blinker
left, girl.
Well, unless you coming over for the 4th,
of Julu.
Yeah, because then
Hey, Jalen.
my mom, you know where the house is.
then you can come over for
Come
the
on,
4th.
David. You
Secret location.
always welcome.
What's in this bag? What's in these chips in the bag?
Well, we're
That's
gonna
for
get to
afterthoughts,
that
and you'll try snack.
during
Okay.
afterthoughts.
You'll
Okay.
pick stuff for us to all try.
Okay. All right. Wonderful. Great
So,
gowns.
Mars, did you wait? Yeah, she said
Oh, we
she
did
been
do
out.
that last time.
Mars, did you do anything this week?
Yes, I did.
What you do?
I stayed at home to myself.
I
It
know
felt
that's
good,
right.
but everybody was mad, and I don't give
Amen.
a fuck.
Amen.
I know that's
Amen.
right.
That was it.
Amen. No,
It was great.
'cause
Because I said,
See,
I'm playing the game.
That's how Megan Thee Stallion be acting.
And then I laugh. I talk to laugh sometimes. I talk to both of y'all.
Talk to both of y'all.
I do. Both of them.
sometimes you need that time to
No,
yourself and to
that's
be in the
split.
house.
Hey, look. I'm quiet.
I
I'm
agree.
playing the game. I'm to myself in my room. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Don't ask what's wrong with you. There ain't nothing wrong with me. Shit. I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
I am to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm playing the game.
I'm
sniping
decompressing
bitches.
from the week and
I-
preparing
I-
for the week to
I'm
come
in
ahead.
rent on Call of Duty 6.
They don't
bitch.
understand
You understand
what
what's
the
happening?
game does.
They never
it's
do.
therapeutic.
They really don't.
I need to.
I can't
Be to
yell at
myself.
y'all the way I yell at them
I need a break.
on the game.
And you want to yell at
Laugh
them.
hung up on me at
fuck
work.
bitch, what the
Laugh hung up on me at work.
Yeah,
Because Jerry
absolutely.
left the conversation.
Him over there is
laugh.
crazy.
Yep. Here you go.
Oh my god.
Okay, so y'all, my Friday and Saturday was so lit.
Wonderful. Great gowns.
So Friday work, all that jazz work was chaotic because I was the only senior leader in the building because our CEO was a part of a nursing conference in
As in with the gowns.
Columbus. And I was supposed to be there. However, I had bought the crew tickets to a Guardians game.
A wonderful Pride night.
Yes, on Pride night. I
wasn't
had
there.
randomly decided I wanted to go to a Guardians game, and I said I'm gonna take my friends with me. They didn't have a choice. I literally told both of them, you don't have a choice. I'm gonna pick the
Right.
day, and I'm buying the ticket. So just make sure you're there. You don't have a choice.
You didn't send me one.
So we gotta hang out more.
Come on.
That's very true.
Come on. I need more
so-
gay friends, honestly. I have too many
I
straight
do
ones.
too. I don't
I have too many
I'm
straight
not
ones.
gay.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't that gay.
Neither am I sometimes. I mean, I can do a split on the dick, but I
Yeah.
Well, I'm gay, so
What that mean?
not you too.
It means whatever I want it
But
to mean.
also, listen, I be topping. Okay, so like I'm a real man. I'm Pinocchio. I'm a real boy.
Period. So
That's her for real?
So then, but yeah, so that's why I didn't go. It happened to end up being the same weekend as this. So Friday, we went to the game. Y'all.
Was it fun?
I was right.
So let's just start with the fact that
You were robbed.
yeah, it's Cleveland still. Nobody's there.
let's just start with the fact that I had no idea that the tickets that I bought were club seats.
Mm-hmm.
I was on the site.
Moneybag Jer.
I bought tickets and because all three of us was on the phone and Lav had to get off, so me and Mars, he was helping me.
They had to
pick the
examine us.
tickets out, and I literally just picked the ticket off the view. And I was like, oh, this looked like a good view and it would be good seats. I'm cool with this price.
I helped you.
It's the same night. Yeah, he did. Like, he helped me pick the view and everything. He was like, no, this one is a really, really nice view. Because I was like, I'm going on an event night. I bought the jerseys for us associated with that night.
Oh, pride jerseys.
I don't like the fact, FYI people.
We were so cute.
FYI people on those nights, if you go, not the shirts that they have for free. The shirts that you actually purchase with your ticket. They only do those in an extra large.
Oh, wonderful.
Take that information how you like.
But I look so good in
That's
it.
a
I
long
did
fit
too.
on.
I think I wear extra large now. At
Layman's
this point.
term is
I know
one
that's
fit
right.
So,
If you got a lame brain.
I
also,
felt like these little fruit flies came out the motherfucking bottle.
They come in the box.
Everything was fine until we opened this
come
bottle,
with the box.
and now it's gnats and flies, fruit
That's
flies.
hilarious
That's what you
to
get.
me
They come with the box.
when I think about
This
that's
Cleveland, baby.
hilarious to me.
But then a lot of tequila does that,
the tracking bugs. Yeah.
like the little gnats.
Isn't it like sugar?
Not
I don't
really
think it's
sugar. I
sugar.
mean, well,
What's
this one
tequila
has
made from?
agave?
But it's made from
100%
Agave.
agave.
Agave is what?
B12.
It's the type of sweetener. It's sugar.
I don't know
Yeah,
what it is
from a plant.
from
It's
Mexico.
still sugar.
I mean, I know. I didn't disagree. I just
You know,
said it's
in the
from
most
a.
summer.
I don't know.
My neck be
Your bone
getting
marrow.
crazy. I got to go to the chiropractor.
Not only did I not know that they were club seats,
Or-
I didn't know that when you buy club seats, it also includes a buffet.
Yes.
Because we had already met
We
at Rebar prior
to
And-
eat.
to eat.
Shout out to Rebar.
Let's get into
That
that.
Support.
spicy chicken sandwich.
Support local.
Them little wings was good. And
Come
them
on.
goddamn fried mushrooms.
Man,
I don't
I had to
do-
stop eating last, so I was like, I'm gonna eat
I
all
don't
your
do
mushrooms.
shrooms. I don't do shrooms.
I don't know what they and like they wasn't
Especially the
like
mush kind.
mushroom. They like the lion's mane or some shit mushrooms.
Yeah.
Them other mushrooms, like not the ones you get from Mr. Hero.
Pork loin.
Not the ones that
Portobello.
come. I don't know what they are. They was
Chicken.
flat. I don't know. They was fanned out too.
Okay.
Stretch
It wasn't
them
the
out.
Chinese ones. You know the.
Stretch your meat.
It wasn't them.
What? Huh?
I'm not here.
Got you.
You are here.
Well,
Because we heard that.
We.
You just can't be saying anything into a mic and think we
stretch
don't.
your meat.
What?
Okay, I thought that's what he said.
Pause.
Yeah.
That's what I said. You have to.
Rewind.
With our so the buffet.
Yeah, so
Sorry.
The
Rewind.
buffet.
we were
Move on.
pissed. I mean, I was pissed. Yeah, because once we went up the escalators, the old man told us how to find our stuff. Shout out to the old man who helped us, because the younger people, y'all directions were awful.
Everybody was so nice.
They were. Everybody. The whole.
I'm like,
We're all
is
old.
this what being white feels like?
I feel that's a lot. I don't feel like I get the black experience the way that a lot of my
Oh,
black
I know I
friends get
don't.
it.
I know I don't.
I'm very welcomed in a lot of
White people are
spaces.
fun.
Well, I mean, I don't want to call
Sometimes-
a spade a spade,
Ooh.
but
What you about to
But
say?
look at that.
but Jerry, you want to contrast?
No, I was
Marge,
just gonna.
Marge, you want to?
I was just going to say,
I will help.
I'm unfortunate
Yeah,
that I've
analogy,
experienced both of them, so I know what it feels to be welcome in all those places. No, laughing, she owns something.
That's
Y'all
democratic.
closer to that white than I am. That shade.
Yeah.
I've experienced both of being welcome in those spaces, but also
Being ostracized.
The black plight. Yeah. So it is.
Oh.
But no, everybody was welcome. I didn't feel uncomfortable once. I didn't
Black
feel like
plight
I was around
is
any
now-
Caucasians. We were around white people the whole night. That's what it's saying.
Yeah.
I ain't seen nobody else. Well, there was one family.
They was loving my
I guess they
cowboy
didn't have
hat and my
clubs.
cowboy
They
boots
didn't have
because I
clubs.
was Cowboy Jer.
Cowboy Jerry
for the
was in full effect.
for the night. We
Oh,
got fireworks.
hashtag Cowboy Carter.
Yeah, shout out to Cowboy Carter. I told
Yeah.
y'all gonna Cowboy Jer is gonna be out for the rest of my life. That's gonna be
Yeah.
Cowboy Jer.
We went to the same city on different days.
We did. Didn't you go the day before me or 2 days before
2
me?
days. I went on Saturday. You went on Thursday. So you went on a few days after me.
Yeah.
What if you would have stayed in the same Airbnb as I did?
See, we just got a hotel. Come on, Airbnb.
Oh yeah, it was convenient. It was convenient, and it was like 1 mile away.
There you
Oh,
go.
nice.
Yeah,
Let
we,
me
That was beautiful. Did y'all walk there?
no, we took a Uber, but honestly, we went to the mall first,
Okay.
and then we walked over from the mall.
Y'all.
Did you do the mall? Did you go to the mall?
No.
You know they have the second largest mall in
Yeah,
America.
that's the what's it called?
I wanted to go to the mall.
American Dream.
I wanted to go to the mall.
Yeah, we went to the
but
mall.
We would have went the next day, and we were just our show. It rained the whole time.
Oh wow!
So we were blessed with that show that it rained for 3 hours. So that next day,
Damn.
it was one of those things of okay, we got some energy. Let's just go.
Blessed by something you ain't
Because I wasn't
weren't
no,
feeling it.
I didn't care. It could have been a blizzard. I
Come on,
still would have
Beyonce.
been outside getting my life. The weather had nothing to.
Yeah,
She was out there.
she did her thing. She did. Oh my god, it was such a good
Yeah.
show. I want to go again.
I'm going in July, so yeah. Oh, don't get sidetracked. So we went to the Guardians game. Fantastically, it was a ball. We had fireworks. Guardians lost, but it still was fun. We was with my
Yeah.
niggas. Mars was outside twerking on cars and parking lots and shit. It was beautiful. It was a
great.
time. Oh, I'm sure you don't.
Ooh,
You because he was throwing ass and lost the drive home cone.
It was all stolen from me.
wow.
If you say so.
The public.
Stolen by
What was
gravity.
stolen from you?
The public.
And
The
so
drive
then-
home cone.
Oh, gotcha.
So then on Saturday, I woke up, went and got the rental, drove to Columbus, saw my boss, linked up with my Safe Harbor family and senior leadership team, and he was a part of the all-male panel for business owners in the healthcare field. I hate that for them that they didn't use him properly because he should have been a speaker. He runs a $1 million business, and y'all just had him on a panel with no shade to them, but they weren't in the same league as him, and that's okay because you want a panel to be diverse. But when you have somebody of that stature, and y'all know this, y'all supposed to use him as best as you can for that opportunity. And they literally had somebody who he should have been a speaker. He should have been more than just on the panel. But other than that, it was still dope. Then after that, we went to the rooftop white party. That was nice. Left them, drove back to Cleveland, went to the Jeans and Moet party.
Damn.
Shout out to my regular bitch, my sis.
Yeah, he
Go
kicking
watch two winners. It's been 2 winners, you know,
It's been 2 winters.
because she was hosting the event, and I was like, I'm not missing a Jeans and Moet party coming back to Cleveland. And my sister is one of the hosts for it.
Yeah, it's
And
been a long time. Shouldn't have left you.
Man, and DJ Step One was one of the DJs.
Without a dope beat to step to.
Yeah, we had him on the pod too. I don't remember the name of the number of his episode, but Google it. Saw there. It was a time. Shout out to Woo, my cousin. He was there. Shout out to little Reggie also. He pulled up and he was there. So it's always nice hanging out with the cousins and family. Sunday I rest. I listened to my friends catch bodies on
Child,
Call
'cause
of
we was
Duty
catching them.
because they was dragging the girls.
Dragging them.
And
I
was
didn't even wanna
watching
go
them
to
Put
bed.
it together?
Yeah.
We all play together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
You-
got you.
Like
Yeah, so
we was dragging the fuck out of them.
On the duty calls? Okay.
at us.
Ranked.
Yeah, they was dragging the bodies in the rank.
What do you
So
play
that
on
was my
PS,
weekend.
PS, what's
What's right?
Xbox, PS.
I'm on
Xbox,
Xbox. They're on
PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Oh, you can be universal.
Cross platform.
Wonderful. Great
Crossplay.
games.
When big games, when you them big games, cross platform. Fortnite, Minecraft,
Yeah.
Call of Duty,
They're global.
Global. You can play it on your phone. Shit.
Yeah,
All right,
no,
and
definitely
we're all
can.
family.
In Club, we all fans.
Take no healthcare.
Take no healthcare.
8. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8.
There it is.
Okay.
There it is. Oh my God. What the
You can even
fuck?
say ICE.
I already said that when I reversed the cup.
No, I vote for that one.
That
So
was-
since Mars is ready to talk some shit, let's get
He
right
sure
into the
is.
docket.
He's
Before we get
giving-
into the docket, we do need to do a RIP. What
Sylvester. Wait,
Who?
not
Oh,
Stallone.
damn.
Sylvester who?
Rip,
Never
rip,
mind.
Okay.
rip.
Sly Stone.
Thank you,
Sky
that's-
Stone.
Sly Stone
Sly
Thank you.
Stone.
I said
RIP to
Sylvester.
him. I know he's a legend.
from Sly and the Family Stone.
Okay.
Yes, wonderful, great gowns.
Beautiful
May you rest
gowns.
in peace. Audacious.
You know Sly and the Family Stone.
Please.
You've heard the song before.
Of course.
I ain't gonna look over here at you. Y'all, I'm about to shout your block out. Y'all, 112's Peaches and Queen. I can't even say it.
Wow,
me.
look whose rock is this.
Goddamn
I'm
Megan.
on my friend. I'm rubbing up on my
That's that
friend.
Megan's. That shit is the devil. I ain't drinking no more of that shit.
How's your foot?
Peaches and Cream came on by 112. And you said,
I didn't
and
know
quote,
it, and I'm proud. How about it?
Child.
Ate that.
Child.
5,
what's
6, 7, 8. That.
What's some of Mr. Stone song?
Mr. Stone is wild. Mr. Stone is wild. Stone.
It's very
Sound
formal,
painful.
very respectful.
He always do
He is
that.
an elder.
I'm a
You
Southern
must
Belle.
Sound like kidney
Okay.
sounds. Passing through.
A basket ready to be
You
picked
know
up
everyday
and swept
people.
away with.
He used to be in all the Chevy and Ford commercials.
What song is it?
I am
Okay,
everything.
yeah,
One
yes,
mug.
People.
Yes, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I know it.
Yeah.
Okay, so he made that, or he was a part of the band.
They
Who made
reversed
it?
the sound.
Was he the
Oh,
lead
he was
singer?
Family Affair. Oh my God, Family Affair was
Mary
my
J.
shit.
Blige?
No,
That 100 collect.
You wish.
no, not the dancery. No,
What
Okay.
Family
Oh,
Affair?
we a dancery.
Family Affair. It's a family affair. You never heard that?
I
It's
feel like
a
I
family
have.
It's-
affair.
I may just
Caught
be
100
too
collect.
young. Sorry.
Oh man.
I'm sure I've heard Family Affair too.
I'm
feel
sure
like
it's
you
heard
have.
me.
So R.I.P. to Sly from Sly and the
Yeah,
Family
Yes,
Stone.
may you rest
That
easy.
just I guess that just happened today. We have some other ones on the docket here.
Do we some more people die?
I do. I have Wayne Lewis from Atlantic Star passed away.
R.I.P.
Lord.
And you know Atlantic Star.
No?
Meet him at the gates.
Oh, I do?
Okay.
Secret lovers.
That's what we are.
That's what we are.
Nope.
Oh.
There's still a secret.
R.I.P.
Oh my God. I just I can't do this. I can't do this today.
But you 40?
I am 40. I'm pushing.
Okay, perfect.
I'm pushing it.
Ain't it? Because some people
Hard.
don't make it.
But I'm also a young soul. I'll only be 37 this year. But I'm also an old soul.
Yeah, you got 10 years on me.
Child, stop it.
You here though?
Yeah.
True.
Let me help you. I got you.
Honestly, because people really don't be making it these days.
They
And
don't.
if they do, they don't be in good health.
Kanye said, make it
Or a
past
good mental
25.
state, or good just financial, economic state.
Yeah. Very
Just
true.
up is tore, and tore is up.
And RIP DJ Blend,
Yes.
iconic DJ in Cleveland, made legendary mixtapes on cassette.
Come on, cassette.
Cassandra.
Yes. We should have a. Do we do things for revivals too? Things that have come back to life.
Oh no,
Revivals.
we didn't even play our "Take Me to the King."
Yeah, because you know,
Well, we just
Miss Amarabin, she been popping back off.
Do it right now. We'll start doing it like a send off. I don't know. I think it's the
Yes,
first one.
come on.
Yes,
Truth
it's
is
that
a
one.
week.
We're gonna do a take me to the king for each one. That's 3 of them. That's we add
Ooh,
one.
I feel like I went up
To
2.
the king.
And don't forget about Lil Kim.
Send them all up.
What?
What?
happened
Oh,
to
no.
Kim?
Ain't
I heard
nothing
she
happening.
started dancing.
Yo.
No, y'all can't do that. Not doing RPs. I thought she was up out here.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Transition.
During the set.
Wow.
I mean, she can't drown. I'm sure her flotation devices will kick in.
Yeah.
How-
I mean,
how do you kill somebody
that
like that?
doesn't always
Oh
work.
my
What
God.
happens if she's face down?
Like, how would she die?
The
If
butt
she
will
was-
float.
Yeah, exactly. She'd still be dead. She'd suffocate.
Yeah. She ain't gonna have no choice. The butt gonna float. That's all that floats.
Make it sound got it.
Because it's actually going to flip over. The butt's
Yeah.
going to be on top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Talk about it.
yeah.
Turn over.
That's where the air is. Yeah, the air.
Show me that pussy
too
flow over the
fucking
other
much.
side.
It's the booty
man.
float.
She can't say that to a shark.
It's the
That being longer than you.
It's not going to receive right.
Skipping camel.
She go try to...
That shark gonna be
Monkey
pissed
paw.
off.
Right, you know, y'all see the videos where they tell you how to deflect a shark? Oh, you
Punch in the nose.
yeah, and then direct it away. You
In
know
the
what I
sharp
mean?
part.
like no.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work with your coochie out.
I'm
You
not going
floating
out there.
ass up in the air, just in the ocean.
Why is curious, bitch?
Take these babies,
Please.
take these hands.
Yeah, but that part he can't eat. It's gonna be like the red part of the
It don't
baby
matter.
bell cheese.
But
Nah,
With the
you know,
ass?
people
He
spit
ain't
things.
going for the ass.
People spit things out
It's a
every
praying
day.
mantis. You ain't
What
got
you
no
think?
choice.
You think he doing it? He
That's
doing
the
it for
gristle.
fun?
He goes like
He
he said,
doing it,
spit
he
it right
doing it for
out.
curiosity.
Like a sunflower seed.
He killing
He
you.
gonna-
He killing
outer
you because
shell.
it's something to do.
Spit out the outer shell.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh my
and,
Lord.
and if you taste good, he gonna finish it off. And if you don't, at least you
It tastes like
did.
red lobster biscuit.
At least he figured out what you were.
Cheddar Bay.
Cheddar Bay.
Well, I loves me a biscuit.
The cheddar baby BLs, they
You
out
know
here.
what?
baby.
A little linguine.
Linguine.
Shout out to my flight attendant who don't eat butter.
Oh, okay.
They gluten.
Pescatarian.
They vegan. No.
She said she eats
They still get
cheese.
mercury poison.
Oh, okay. So she
Chicken
just don't eat
baker.
butter.
It's all dairy to me, but
You know
Yes, it's all. That's all.
So
Like,
they don't
so
know
you
dairy.
eat
Where they
cheese
B12
with no
come
butter?
from then?
girl, bye.
Where they get B12 from?
You
you
keep
can't do-
saying that because uphill. I don't know.
Right. A supplement. Supply. And demand.
No, because where did it come from? Where did it come
Connection.
from before it was an appeal?
From an animal.
Wherever.
Where? Which one?
Some bone marrow.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
Use some bone marrow.
So I have another question for y'all.
Yes, wonderful.
Where did the BET Awards come from? Because apparently it was yesterday.
It's from the Caucasus Mountains.
You know what? They're not the award show that I'm really stunting personally.
But I mean, for the past however many years that I can remember, I know it's coming in June.
It's getting better.
I just don't know when in June.
Because
And I
I
know
do
the
know that like
hip-hop
the
awards
AMAs
is
are like
towards
in August, or the VMAs are in like August or September. Yeah, kind of.
VMAs is always somewhere around when you went back to school.
Yeah, Grammys are always in like March.
April.
The
March.
February. It's
February.
the weekend after Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is how I just know the schedule. Like just
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You can count by sevens.
Seven's my lucky number.
I still need them to do a better job of, because I don't want to say they didn't advertise about it, because there was people on who clearly knew about it, people who talked about that they was talking about it all this time. But it's just like,
Was it memorable? Was the performances good?
I think what I was gonna say to respond to you is that all of our algorithms are different.
Yeah, true.
That would never be in my algorithm.
It
The
wasn't
BET
in
Awards would
mine.
never be in my algorithm.
Never.
Just like I had to rid myself of Zeus. Zeus is no longer, and I'm sorry I even said it next to my phone, in my algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry,
Like
phone.
once you stop paying attention to certain things,
They stop
falls
feeding it to
off
you.
the face of the
this
earth.
is true. This is true.
This is why when people engage in certain conversations, I'm like, why are you even engaging in it? It's going to keep popping up in your algorithm. Shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. If you don't
Or it's
like
also-
it, keep scrolling. You ain't gonna make think pieces under somebody post because it pissed you off and all this other stuff. You just gonna keep getting pissed off.
Yeah.
They're just gonna keep throwing it
Yep.
in your face. Like sometimes we have to learn when to shut the fuck up.
Crying. I will also say, just to write off for that, that also tells me when I know somebody's being weird, because you have the liberty to not look at something.
Boom.
And if you
Facts.
continuously look at something but you never engage with the content,
Facts.
you are weird.
You're part of your own
Because you don't
problem,
have-
yeah.
Like, you also know that you feed into that version of the algorithm. You know what I mean, as well.
A lot
And
of
you're
people do.
equally weird when you come under my post just to argue with me. You could have just kept scrolling.
Just kept it scrolling. Just kept it pushing.
Some
But you
people
put
are
it-
bored,
You
though.
put it there for me to explain.
Child, then get a hobby.
Yeah.
You are my
have
What is your
hobby.
hobby?
You are my
That's
hobby.
not a hobby.
Yeah.
My hobby is you posting.
They called your duty.
Child,
My hobby is you posting.
So,
And shots were fired.
but back to your question, I will
I wonder
say
whose hobby I am.
I didn't watch the BET Awards because I didn't know that it was coming on until it was already on.
Crying. And you didn't even feel like watching it once.
I didn't because it was already on, so it is what it is. But what I will say is the clips of the performances that I saw,
It was giving.
all of them were good. I
Her
will say
Tiana
this
Taylor
is one of the
performed.
best. I watched her whole performance on Twitter. It was beautiful. Like I'm so happy she found love and happiness. So she decided to be an artist again.
Yeah.
because she is
Wonderful.
extremely talented.
So she stopped before that?
She
Yeah,
did.
she had
She
took a
said that
break
she was
or
retiring
something.
from music, but come to find out, she was in a toxic relationship with a nigga who was a hater and didn't want her doing music in the first place.
Ooh,
So
them rich problems, yes.
And he was trying to do music, wasn't he?
them he raps. I don't know if he's ever tried to do music like a thing, but he does rap and he is really good at it. But what I would say back to your point is that that's not a rich or broke person problem. That's a
mentality.
That's a mentality for people. That's relationship problem. Those are character flaws because it is
Interesting.
people out here, no matter how much money you got or they have, when they're in a relationship with somebody, they don't want them doing better than them or moving better than them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I experienced it.
It's
So
not
that's
even,
what the new
and
album's about?
relationships don't have to
We
be
don't know
intimate.
it. It's not out yet.
Relationships
Her
are
album
not
not out?
always intimate. It's just in general. People may not want that for you.
Yes. I don't know the beat because I know that it was a celebration. Most of the BET Awards was a celebration to the 106 in Park because it's the 25th year anniversary of it being around.
Oh, I feel real old.
So
man.
a lot of the performances
I
were.
feel like I remember the first one.
Inspired.
Magic.
Yeah, Bow Wow performing
25.
Wow.
in 2000. He was the very first guest.
Oh, Marion should have been in the building.
2000?
He was in the building. It was a
I
B2K.
He was outside.
It was a B2K reunion on the stage.
Wow.
Shouldn't start off like that.
Funny.
Maya was there looking thick as fuck. Maya's
Man,
man
She's pretty.
gorgeous. You don't
you don't.
know who Maya is?
I do.
Oh, I was about to say. No,
She was in Lady Marmalade, right?
She can't be.
Yeah,
Yes.
she was.
Okay. All right.
She was.
Okay.
That wasn't her best, but she was there.
I'm getting there with you. I feel like we. Okay.
When she had the Chinese sticks on.
See where you at now? Okay.
When she
All
was
right.
giving that Asian vibe.
Christina Aguilera, Genie in
Yeah.
a Bottle. Okay. Okay. You there?
I told you.
Okay, I get
you
it.
just had to move
Very
forward just a
true
little
engagement is
bit.
basically
Okay.
accepting
And
a
also switch
fortune
genres.
cookie about whatever
That's
was
fine.
said. I
Yeah.
hate it and death stay out of certain comments. You got to.
But
to,
really,
David.
that's still like actually, that's still a little too early for real. Because that's like nostalgic for me, as like an idea.
How is that
of
nostalgic for you? And it's
Because when that music came out, how old was I? I wasn't actually comprehending that music. That's music that I learned about after, not when it was popular. It wasn't made for me.
I'm not gonna lie, but
Does that
all
make
them
sense?
niggas I just named in RIPs,
It may
wasn't
not be
me.
made for you, but
I go back.
it still had resonance.
I love her. I gave that tea.
But
I'm just
today's music will never
I'm
equal
saying,
yesterday's.
I'm saying like, okay, for me,
It's already
like
been done,
Ariana
yeah.
Grande is someone that I started. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
If that's
Yeah.
her
Start to
first single,
finish, yeah.
I'm
And now
just
she-
alluding to the.
Oh.
That's Cynthia, please.
I know, but she's a part of it.
She is, but she dreamed for that role. That was her start.
Yeah, I mean, she was born rich and already did that doing Disney.
Ooh, not a hater.
who?
No, not.
Ponytail?
No, the
No,
bald head
Because
lady in
Ponytail
Wicked.
was Nickelodeon. She wasn't
she's even
Disney.
triple
I
threat.
know.
The bald head lady in Wicked. Cynthia.
It is.
Oh,
Yeah,
Right.
she did that, but he was talking about Ariana Grande, which is Ponytail.
yeah.
But Ponytail was I mean, she was born to be great.
And was.
She was already born into. She's a nepo baby. I mean, we
Nothing
can't
wrong
argue
with
that.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know
but-
about that because I know who her parents are, but
I
Well,
mean,
she's
but
a nepo baby,
her
like-
it sounded like her mom was like she had hardworking parents. It wasn't like
No.
I feel like
Whitney Houston, people don't know that her family's already fucking
Popular, yeah.
popular and phenomenal in that
I
way.
mean, so did Taylor Swift, but you know what?
Yeah, but
I've seen it.
It was more money with Taylor Swift than
Yeah,
it was talent.
Yeah, no, I disagree. I think
But
that's
she's relatable.
yeah. I think Taylor Swift is talented as
Who?
fuck. Taylor Swift.
That's why. That's
I
why
think-
she's
I think her
she's
money
not
helped her.
musically inclined to be popular. She's
Hold
a
on.
personality.
relatable.
No, you're a lie.
She's a personality.
You're a lie. She's
Her dad is one of the richest people within the stock market.
How's
That
that?
has
Whatever
nothing to
you
do with
want.
her relatability.
Child, this was
Right.
not on the docket.
Sorry.
JD said, "Who told y'all to invite someone to say smart, intelligent shit? The nerve. That's why he's one of my favorite
I
guys.
know that's like shout out to Corey Michael.
That's why we gonna have him
I
back
love being
whenever. He's one of the
educated.
ones. He's
We
that
got to
guy.
have him at least once a year. I wish you would come.
He's
More than
a
most
he's
people.
a,
Come
he's a
on.
prodigy.
But I'm always doing something in June because I'm gay. So
Yeah,
it's very fitting. It's like, almost like that's what we have to do things as a friends.
Yeah.
Throughout the year.
So I
And
will
this is
say
like our,
though,
and we saw each other during
Yeah.
Bernard. We
The
was-
Beyonce
it was
thing,
outside
yeah.
of
No,
Duran Bernard
Duran
concert.
Bernard.
As soon as
Oh,
I
yeah,
saw
that's true.
him,
Yeah, you were
I
there.
just
That's
walked
how
on
we-
up
that's
to him.
how
I was
this-
like,
yeah,
"You wanna
you
come
should
on
be
the
on the
pod, be gay
podcast.
with us?" And he was like, "Yeah, absolutely." So, but I will still have you on the pod outside of being gay. But
It's just like an annual thing.
yeah,
Maybe let's make it that. You know what I mean? Every June, it's like we got to pop back up. It's like
We
my
do.
monthly check. It's like my yearly check-in with my doctor girls. But then we really should have more outside friendship time.
I'm down with that.
Yeah,
Because bitch, when we randomly saw each other at Heinen's,
we was talking up a storm in the grocery
conversation
store.
was amazing.
Yeah.
We'll do that. We'll go outside and be gay together and fuck the city up.
Y'all do
back
that.
to
You can come too, darling.
You can come too. Everybody can
Back to life.
Pause.
Back to reality.
Shout out to the BET Awards. It was very nostalgic.
Yeah.
Oh, my cup is empty.
I have to try and watch it.
Yeah, I'll look at Tiana's performance. Did Victoria perform too?
Who? Victoria Monet?
Yeah.
No,
Tiana may have been the best.
not to my to
Okay.
my knowledge. She didn't.
Okay. And
I don't
you
know
said
if I saw
Tiana-
everybody.
No, you could be
performance.
right. I just wanted to know. And Tiana had the best performance of the night. She's a great dancer. I could see it.
Yeah,
I
she.
think it was very modest.
And I'm gonna get back into Tiana on
Talented.
one of these other topics as well. But y'all keep going.
Okay. Well, look at that.
I don't know.
She
I
remind
just
me of
really.
she's like a female Kanye.
I miss knowing about
Is that what I'm saying?
more about the BET Awards.
Not Kanye.
It used to be a moment. It used to be a time, and it's not that no more, and it sucks.
When was the last time you think? I think last year was pretty memorable because
Very
Victoria
memorable.
actually performed then. Who else performed with
great.
her? Tiana Taylor. They did something together.
Did
They had the
Chloe
Usher
perform?
tribute.
Marsha
That was
Ambrosius.
2 years ago.
Two.
So I mean that in the aspect of
Yeah, and Surprise. That went viral.
us, right? Us
The
three.
niggas
We saw the BET Awards,
The elders.
crying.
like from start to finish. Like when it was starting, we were old enough to understand what was going on.
Gotcha.
To now. And when the BET Awards, it really was it was like Grammys for African Americans.
Absolutely.
And it don't feel like that no more. It just feel like a throwaway award show.
It feels like a low class award show.
It does. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it has to do with marketing. I don't care. I know about algorithms. I know how advertisement has changed.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna say, who are the sponsors? Like, I know it ain't Pepsi or like
Because those are reserved for the
somebody
white.
big. Like exactly.
Because Pepsi.
Walmart was
everybody
one of
else
them, and
say.
people was mad that it was Walmart because they was just like, "Why y'all let Walmart
that's
be
that's
a
on brand.
sponsor?" And they don't even want nothing to
Actually,
do with us.
Because-
Why invest in 10 million people when
It's
they come out?
terrible,
And on
brand.
top,
for
and
if
on
you
top
know
of
what
that, Walmart is probably going out of business because Amazon has took over the fucking world. I can't tell you the
yeah.
last time I've been
And
to
Walmart
Walmart.
did it before
I've been to
Amazon did
Walmart
it.
recently, but-
Walmart made Amazon possible.
So,
Oh well, Jeffrey ain't mad, is he?
No one. Like the iPhone. They take
Jeffrey
away the
gonna keep
keyboard.
getting my dollars. Shit.
And right, and he gonna keep giving them to me.
And then Elon
For
Musk,
as long as
once
I'm
the
there.
As long
robots
as
release,
he
baby, you
delivers
you
my package today or tomorrow. I don't care which one,
Oh,
but
come
it
on,
won't be
free shipping.
beyond there.
Okay,
it
or
won't
one-day
be
delivery.
one or two.
Klarna.
That's it. There's
Yeah.
nothing.
Hello, shipping broke down into payment.
Because they
I
do.
know. Right.
Lord God, be with your
Expedited.
children.
How about you
Immediate-
Expedited.
and then don't pay your bill and then I
Immediately.
charge
I
Get it
need
to
my
my
shit
house.
tomorrow.
24% APR.
Oh,
the
Lord.
And if I'm
Well,
using
APR
Klarna,
is-
I'm getting the most
Oh,
expensive shipping you can ever get. I want it in the next
Yeah.
in 15
And
minutes.
renege,
If you
nigga.
I
put on
just have Amazon
DoorDash,
Prime.
nigga.
I just have Amazon Prime. I don't even have to do all of
I mean,
that.
I got that
Klarna.
too. I use my Amazon Prime for Amazon, but for everybody else,
Oh,
Klarna expedited, blah blah blah. If I ain't got the money, and that's rarely rare,
Right.
very rare.
I don't. I just. I paid off a credit card like a while ago, and I haven't found myself in a position to travel down that road again
Of using it.
Beautiful.
or having one.
Well,
And I
don't
can
close that
understand
one.
that.
Keep it
Yeah, I mean,
and
Too
continue to
late to
use it.
apologize.
Closing is worse.
Oh,
It's
It's
worse
too
than
late to
closing.
yeah, I'm
apologize.
on that road of learning. That's the worst thing you can do
Just
is close
keep
the
that
credit card.
30%.
Just keep it, even if you don't use it. Just keep it open. Use it like
or
once a month.
use it and pay it off and build your credit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy gas.
That's
and,
what you really should.
The
random
lower you
snacks.
have a card, apparently, the better. Even
Yeah, because it establishes credit history.
It-
The longer, the better.
Trustworthiness.
Yeah.
it's the same thing as a
Okay.
relationship. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
Trustworthiness.
Like, how
That's
can
what
I
credit
trust
is.
you? How can I go up in your balance when you can't?
If you ain't pay the
If
next
I
nigga back,
if I give you a card for $300 and then you like, what makes you
I
fucking up
understand the logic.
$300?
I
What
understand
makes
the
you
logic.
think that I'm going to increase
Right. I
your
understand
credit
the logic.
to 2,000?
And honestly, I'm such a better money manager because of that whole experience.
Yes.
I think I would be better at having a car this time. I just don't feel the necessary, although it is probably good to raise my credit even more. I just don't find the necessary middlemanness of it all. Because essentially that's what a credit card is supposed to be.
Well, yeah, but it's a middleman with what's the word?
Benefits.
Benefits, and that's
it's
the
like
benefit.
playing Monopoly. I know how
Yeah.
the game works, but
Yeah.
I still gotta play the game.
I know.
Even though I'm better than the game.
Oh, I want something because I'm hungry.
I got the munchies.
It's either that or I'm about to pull out a piece of chicken. It's really,
Hey, you got chicken, dude?
You got chicken
yeah.
over there?
Yeah.
What the fuck is
This
Wait a
happening?
Wings, Wingstop has a deal where if you spend $20, you get 10 wings free.
I just talked about this
Hold
today.
on, what?
Look, the more
Because
you,
I love
the
their
more food you
chicken
get, the less it
tenders.
is. I talked about
They
this.
have the best chicken tenders in the
DoorDash doing
game.
this.
I just
It's
drink
Uber
and get
Eats. You
free
got to do the
wings.
Uber Eats.
DoorDash have two.
Oh no!
Okay.
Sam Silk, you get 2
He
5
not talking
wing
about-
fried chickens with 2 fries for $10.
Okay.
Oh my
So you gotta
goodness!
buy one get one free going
It's
on
been
here
going on
online.
for 2 months.
Yeah, on
Something wrong with the
DoorDash.
meat. You gotta be
What's
something wrong
that?
with
What you got over there?
Peanut butter
I'm
covered.
hungry.
Peanut butter
Pretzel.
flips.
Yeah, I'd rather
You
have
the
that.
peanut butter flips.
No, I'd rather have this than have a piece of chicken out because then I have to discard of a
So
bone.
while you're getting your flip,
Come on,
Flipiama.
here you are.
let's
darling.
get into the sweet sequence of greatness that you are building.
Yeah,
These videos that you have lined up for our everything's to enjoy.
Yes.
Your fans to enjoy. And
yeah. We're gonna
see.
recall.
Yeah,
wanna
because
start
like
you
you
guys from
said
the
last
beginning.
year, Miss Smith, do not ever close any options accounts. Take this from the credit guru.
I know that's right. Shout out to
Do
G
not
on the
close
ground.
no accounts.
And if you've been over here, you understand what the fuck.
Okay.
Do not close them, baby.
Look at it.
I learned. I'm learning.
Look at it.
Send a letter.
How you think she get all this?
Thank you so much for your help.
Look at it.
Open accounts.
Open
meant
accounts.
do not
yeah.
close any
Do
open
not
accounts.
close the account, but you ain't
And
got to
get an
spend.
authorized user.
You ain't got to spend if you ain't want to.
So, because like you said last year, you were here. You played the video, and you said that you were creating something, and it's already in the year has changed into something different than what you were envisioning.
Yeah,
And sometimes you
have
can't
shot-
help it.
I have shot the video for the preview that I'm going to show you. It just hasn't been edited yet. So, hopefully that'll come out soon. Maybe in like a month or two. I want to give my baby some time. But yeah, essentially, to tell the story up until this point in a short synopsis, I kind of started to craft it into a perspective like the lore. Red, Yellow, Green Light is all about even the POV of it. It's like, what is happening? Who is this person?
Yes.
There's a whole lore about the effect that's being presented to you, and it's the beginning of the
game at the beginning that you play. Yeah.
and it's also the introduction. So you know what I mean. In order to develop this story plot, you need to kind of like introduce the characters and set things up, and that is how you build a lore.
It's like a director.
Yeah. He's been directing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we go from Red, Yellow, Green Light and the discovery phase to love, where we also switch from being outside to inside into a more intimate, you know, you see us in the bed, we're on the couch together, we're taking a shower, you know what I mean?
Meticulous.
But you do see a relationship. It's not just positivity. There is strife. And then I released the alternate version where I introduced a black guy. So I don't know if a lot of people saw that. I feel like a lot of people saw the original, but they didn't get to see the alternate version where I presented that. And I do feel like just people were commenting a lot about the racial perspective of,
Yeah.
Really?
And I kind of figured that would happen.
of the video.
Yeah.
Most specifically black people, they were commenting
Yeah,
on why
absolutely.
I had a white person.
Ain't that
in the
weird?
bed.
It's like some people want to shame black men for being gay, but then now you got a black man who's
Found somebody they
who
actually
found
like.
somebody,
But
and
he's
now
the
and you mad
foundation
about that?
of all
Like,
the things that are creative and that are possible for you.
I mean, I like black guys. It's just that and this is a fictional story I'm making.
Right,
you know
right.
what I mean? I drew it up, but the idea, you know what I mean?
Where
Like,
did the idea come from?
like
Yeah.
calm down. But controversy.
What's
like,
the truth within the fiction?
well, that's
I mean, I've dated a white guy before. I'm not ashamed of that, but
I've
I'm
dated
just
white
saying,
women
yeah,
before.
I'm just saying the concept of this is like a story, like the things that happen.
But I'm not gonna
in-
lie. If I were to come out with a rap video and I have this white
stripper girl or whatever
something
Yeah.
on me, I know that it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Versus
or a
me
conversation
having-
bare minimum.
Yeah.
What if it wasn't a problem?
Then okay. Then we keep
In what
going.
world are we living in?
Excuse me.
Right. Do you
That's
know?
not a problem. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on.
Like, it's a problem.
Yeah. And we know that.
Especially in art. Now in real life, they might.
No, honestly,
you might
stop saying that.
What is
Did you realize what happened in our country in November? Thank you. All right.
What you talking about? I'm talking about
In real life, I mean the election.
interracial dating. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
yeah, not the
gotcha.
election.
Not-
I would never.
Not people being racist, but
No,
also
no.
kind of still. People.
Yeah, still in a way,
Being
or
racist.
you
But
know,
still,
What's the but still? What does that mean?
People are not people. I think that's kind of what this is going back to, is that people innately had a sort of sour reaction to the fact that they were kind of seeing these visuals unfold and they were liking what they were seeing, but they weren't connecting because they saw me with the white guy.
yeah.
And they don't understand
As
why
if the
they're not
plot is not
connecting
the
with
same.
that.
That's crazy.
And they're, you know what I mean? We have to identify, like, you know
Right.
what? This is like something that you have to overcome.
so isn't that video the first one? In
Red,
the...
Yellow, Green Light is the
so-
first one. Hopeless Romantic is number 2.
Okay, so red light, green light is the first one.
It's number 1.
Okay.
So you're shedding light on that.
On the idea of having like an interracial relationship.
yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna be
I
able to
mean,
hear it
not
through the
necess-
thing,
Okay, I
But-
didn't want to know.
but everybody
Well, they will see it.
and hear
Okay.
it.
So
Wonderful.
let's
Bringing
get
peace.
let's get started with first red
Red,
Red,
light.
yellow,
green
green
light.
light. Yes.
Red,
yes,
Yellow,
yes.
green,
Oh
red,
my
yellow,
God. Red, yellow,
green light.
green light.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I did this last time
You
also.
probably did, friend. Don't worry about
I'm
it.
sorry.
And you get it? Red, yellow,
Yellow,
green
green.
light.
Chakra.
Yeah.
Also, don't think with your head. Don't think with your heart. Think with your private part.
That's how we got to lust in the first place. Huh?
That's how we got to lust. Yes.
Adam and Eve.
Y'all,
Or the 144.
video.
Which
Y'all
one?
doing all this. I'm playing the video.
She's
144.
Go ahead, go
Which
ahead.
one? Choose one.
Wrong one. Wrong one. yellow, green light. You are my falling into space. The thrill I long to chase. The high I can mistake. Yeah. Let's take a trip. We dip, we slip without a grip into the other side. I can tell by your eyes you're nothing back to life. Will you be mine? Red, yellow, green light. Red, yellow, green light. Let's take a trip. We dip, we slip without a grip into the other side. I can tell by your eyes you're nothing back to life. Will you be mine? Red, yellow, green light. Red, yellow, green light. You are the breath I deeply take, my wind without the rain, the one I can't replace. No. Let's take a trip. We dip, we slip without a grip into the other side. I can tell by your eyes you're nothing back to life. Will you be mine? Red, yellow, green light. Red, yellow, green light. Let's take a trip. We dip, we slip without a grip into the other side. I can tell by your eyes you're nothing back to life. Will you be mine? Red, yellow, green light. Red, yellow, green light. Let's take a trip. We dip, we slip without a grip into the other side. I can tell by your eyes you're nothing back to life. Will you be mine? Red, yellow, green light. Red, yellow, green light. Red, yellow, green light. Red, yellow, green light.
Definitely turn the wigs around.
Oh, not the Dream Girls reference.
Love it. But sometimes you absolutely do just have to turn around and kiss somebody in the mouth.
Yeah. And I feel like, you know what?
Gonorrhea.
I wish I was this person.
Oh my God.
I wish I would kind of find somebody in the street and like run on an adventure with them. Like that feels so.
I be wanting to do shit like that also, but I do have a fear of being kidnapped.
Yeah,
Go to California. You'll find them.
No.
that's definitely giving imported.
That's
You got
definitely
homeless.
giving sex traffic. And I don't want to be sex trafficked.
Yeah, at least do it in like the middle of the country so they.
Yeah.
Well, then they just take you.
That's
to, like,
what-
I mean,
throw
I
you in
share
a
my
ditch.
location.
What
but
you want is what you're screaming for. You don't know.
Yeah,
No, I do want something.
but yeah,
that
I would
sounds
totally
fun.
love like to do something. I would totally love for this to like happen.
We gonna get into some trouble together when we outside hanging out for you.
Good, because
Send your location.
you
and
got
just
me
let us
into
know.
enough trouble. God damn it!
Me and
Hello.
Lab's gonna be playing ranked.
I love. Let's go. Let's have some fun.
I'm tired of being in the doghouse.
The little blinks are crazy. Why? Because what
I'm-
you be doing? Because
What's
I
the
need.
links?
I don't be doing nothing but being
I need a-
myself,
I
so
need
she
a
shouldn't be in a
PSA.
doghouse for having fun with her best friend. So
Well, yikes. You know what? And speaking of a doghouse, we move from outside in this one where we meet in the subway and we're doing all this lackadaisical, very fun stuff, eating pizza, doing karaoke, getting our ass slapped, to moving on inside and being very cozy. And that's sometimes all she wants. She just wants you to come home and be booed up. It ain't that you outside, it's that she just missed you. And they don't know how to properly express it.
But goddamn,
What? Isn't that real?
you sound woke as hell. Real woke. I don't talk that shit you talk about. That was real insightful.
Gagged.
Yeah.
Because it's me hearing it in the background.
Right? See? Listen,
Having a little Tourette's moment.
child.
But yeah, that's the first one. And then we continue on with love. Next.
had the people going.
Was that hopeless romantic?
Yeah.
The best art makes
Yeah.
people uncomfortable anyway. So
Very true.
Yeah. I kind of feel like this third one makes people uncomfortable. We'll talk about it when we get there.
All right, so let's get into hopeless romantic, y'all.
Yes. Playing with a white man.
Can we lay quietly by the ocean? Let the waves cover us in devotion. Be the stars and the moon in the sky. You for me for you, you and I. Learn your curves, all your lines and your edges. See your heart, who you are for perfection. Lucky me to know you wouldn't try to walk in when I did without a fight. I've been thinking it over and I just want you closer. Can't stop thinking it over. Yeah. No, I never thought I'd ever know I never found a love like this. And I never had to wonder if the ship was going under and quick. I'm just a hopeless romantic. Always a hopeless romantic. Easily one of the greatest things. You came to me a picture perfect painted dream. Cause you've been the reason I smile. Try on just staying a while. Oh, wow. So good, your body on me. It's good indeed. Cause you've been the reason I smile. Try on just staying a while. Oh, wow. I've been thinking it over. And I just want you closer. Hey, no, I never thought I'd ever know I never found a love like this. And I never had to wonder if the ship was going under and quick. I'm just a hopeless romantic. Always a hopeless romantic. So good, your body on me. It's good indeed. So good, your body on me, your body on me. No, I never thought I'd ever know I never found a love like this. And I never had to wonder if the ship was going under and quick. I'm just a hopeless romantic. Always a hopeless romantic. No, I never thought I'd ever know I never found a love like this. And I never had to wonder if the ship was going under and quick. I'm just a hopeless romantic. Always a hopeless romantic.
Ooh. Yes.
Had the girls upset because the white man was in shape.
And people were asking me, who you laying on? And some of the people was like, I want to lay on somebody's chest. It was funny when people saw that visual. The reaction was crazy. The reaction was very interesting. In like the best way I could hope for. I knew the visual was going to be special just when I made it because I just felt like I was pushing a boundary. But I didn't know that people were going to respond to it the way that they did, which is good. It's good. It's good when you feel like.
So then with this next one, did you think people were going to start responding?
Honestly,
the way they did?
there was so many feelings around releasing this visual. It was like not a easy visual to finish or just like create. There were so many stressors that were occurring that I feel like I just released it because I already was going to release it. Like it was the plan and I just stuck to the plan and got out of my feelings. But I didn't even honestly, I knew people were going to be gagged, but I had so much more planned for this visual that didn't get accomplished. That I knew was like gaggable shit. You know what I mean? Like when you like learn, okay, this was like it would gag somebody. Like, and you want to apply those things, and not everything gets done. It just teaches me as I grow the things that I need to do in order to get what I want, especially when you're paying for it. And there are people like will question that, but the idea is that like people spend their money every day for things, and the idea is that you spend your money for the things that you want and you need, and you don't subsequent that. Like, so that thought process pretty much trails everywhere. Like if you go to the store and you got bananas and then somebody stole your banana, you're going to be confused. You know what I mean? Like that's still your money. That was still, you know what I mean? It's all yours. That's your shit. No matter if it was 1 cent or 10
Right.
cent, or it was your car that was $40,000.
Or it was a banana.
Yeah, it was like
That was my banana. That I
exactly.
spent my
It's all the same.
money on.
And so there were so many just different stressors that happened, but I am really proud of the visual. I think it's so challenging. And like I said, this is a fictional story. So, getting outside of the emotions, I started letting a few people watch it, and I told them that it was in a sequence. So I advised them to watch it all as one. And once they started to grab the story and it made sense for them and everything clicked, I kind of got out of my own way about the things that I really hoped that I was going to accomplish with this visual, and the way that I knew I was going to gag people, because the gag was going to gag. The gag was going to gag.
No, for real.
But it gives me time to do it more. Like every idea that I have it for a reason. Like at first, the one condoms thing, I got my first product placement with one condoms. That was like almost like didn't happen. There were so many things that like fell through or was like falling apart. But I think this was a huge testament to leveling up and continuing to stay passionate in a time where you can be complacent because you have done something, or you have been somewhere. I still want to grow. I still have shit that I want to do, and there's still things I haven't done yet. And so this was a first. And so that takes trial and error. It takes learning something new. It takes going against all odds. And for me, it honestly took continuously believing in myself and my idea, which is like really hard to do sometimes.
Yes, it is.
Like no one tells you when you have the idea and you try for it and it feels like it's not going to work, and you get really fucking discouraged.
Yes.
Okay, and you really get down bad.
Yep.
And even sometimes your friends, they don't know how to encourage you because
Oh my God.
they haven't been through the things that you've been
Please.
Yeah.
through. And it's okay because they're holding your hand, but it's like
Yeah.
They don't understand.
Yeah,
They don't
and
get
so but you have to fight, because if I didn't fight, if I didn't fight for it, I wouldn't have had the partnership. I would have had that privilege. I wouldn't have had that new notch for everything that it's worth, and that new collaboration, that new addition to my network. You know what I mean? Because that's powerful. They're $1 million company.
Yeah.
Well, yes. Yes.
Talk about it.
You know? So really proud of the visual and for everything that happened. I am here today presenting Be My Baby. So we've seen us fall in love and we've seen us be in love and start to see the tumultuous energy kind of happen as people are leaving and we're having art. You know what I mean? But we're together. You'll see in the beginning of this, we are together. That is still my man. But what happens is we'll find out.
Ooh. Come on, cliffhanger.
Let's go.
Director.
Why you
No,
need to-
that cliffhanger was great.
Perfect.
Get into it.
You
get
left
into
us like,
it, get
what's
You got to
next?
come over here so you can see it.
Dear love, what's up? can get it all night, you can get it all. If you want it, you can touch it, you can taste it, you can beat it, confiscate it, just don't waste it, alright, alright. But be my baby tonight, be my baby tonight, be my baby too. If you want it, you can touch it, you can taste it, you can beat it, confiscate it, just don't waste it, alright, alright. But be my baby tonight, be my baby tonight, be my baby too. That's it, you've got it, just how you want it. Will you touch me there, will you touch me there? I want that good, I want that wood, I want it candy sweet inside. Well, you can get it all night, you can give it all night, you can get it all. If you want it, you can touch it, you can taste it, you can beat it, confiscate it, just don't waste it, alright, alright. But be my baby tonight, be my baby tonight, be my baby too. If you want it, you can touch it, you can taste it, you can beat it, confiscate it, just don't waste it, alright, alright. But be my baby tonight, be my baby tonight, be my baby too. Touching on my body, what you feeling on my body, man? I feel about my body, which way you want a nice and out of you. Touching on my body, what you feeling on my body, man? I feel about my body, which way you want a nice and out of you. I like that. If you want it, you can touch it, you can taste it, you can beat it, confiscate it, just don't waste it, alright, alright. But be my baby tonight, be my baby tonight, be my baby too. If you want it, you can touch it, you can taste it, you can beat it, confiscate it, just don't waste it, alright, alright. But be my baby tonight, be my baby tonight, be my baby too. Touching on my body, what you feeling on my body, man? I feel about my body, what you want a nice and out of you.
Now,
Now
driver
you on
roll up the
camera.
partition, please.
And they see you walking through.
Uh-oh. Crying.
Yes.
Shout
So
out to
that's
that.
Be My Baby.
Shout out to Be My Baby.
The
Nah, that is
lust
hard. I
of it
love it.
all.
I love
That
all
was
of it.
awesome. Everything about it.
It was so cinematic.
Thanks.
It's the
So
cinematicness of it all.
I definitely put a lot. I put a lot into the treatment. I put a lot of thought into
I
what
can
was
tell.
going
You
to
can tell.
happen.
That quality is exceptional.
Tell them what
Thanks.
treatment is.
I will-
They can't read.
Yeah.
That's basically
They
where
can't
I,
read.
crying tears.
What's
It's,
treatment,
it's the
baby?
thing that you create before you make the visual
Okay.
to let everyone know what's supposed to happen. And so that's what I mean. There are so many things that I have written in there that even if I didn't do it like always correctly, I think like I take some of the blame because even if it's just like lack of knowledge in the situation, because I'm always sometimes I really feel like I'm always on a learning curve doing these visuals because my ideas surpass my knowledge sometimes. And so I need to learn what I want and learn how to articulate what I want to somebody enough in a simple form so that way they can grasp it and help me achieve
So what
it.
did that look like? I mean, personally, like
Okay, so let's take an example from this. One of the shots was the bird's eye view, right? Where you
Yes.
see like where we're in the bed and then it
Like
turns
the
and
mirror.
things like that. So the mirror, okay, that was something simple. That was just like,
Yeah.
that's just angle. That's just me being on the bed looking in the mirror and have it crooked
Yeah.
enough and him being, you know what I mean, on that
Yeah.
version where you can catch it but not catch him, right? But that is like figuring like, okay, this is my thought. How do we do that? Is this a drone? Is this a crane?
Yeah.
Where does that come from? All these different things. Simple things like that, or even when we think about red, yellow, green light, and it's like, how do we? And then through line throughout this, you haven't seen anybody's face.
Yeah.
I've
Which I love.
been
I love
doing that on
the
purpose.
you
anonymity
did it on
of it.
purpose.
Yes, absolutely.
I love the
That's how we need to
anonymity.
be
I love
seeing
it.
anyway. But no, I know
It's giving no face, no
Higher
case.
demand.
No face,
Come
no
on.
case. Which is
And
what I
it's
love.
like it's continuing the lore.
And the story was told.
The story was told. The
Still,
story was
yep.
told because I'm not popping out with anybody who's not my man.
period.
My man.
My man,
and those men are not.
They're my age, you know.
You gonna be,
But the story will be
slapping emojis on top of their face.
Yeah, but the story
I'm
is
at
good.
Top Golf, but
Yeah, and it's like I said, it speaks to the idea that people were so up in arms about me being with the white guy, and so just dreaming about a black guy is pretty controversial. You know what I mean? And it's also like, am I an adulteress now? Like, what's happening?
No.
Like, did I just wake up from a dream and I'm like, oh, I'm
is
on
great.
these messages, and then
is
this person
fucking
appears.
Execution.
absolutely.
You know what I
amazing.
mean? Then it's like, oh my God, wait, this is the same bed that he
Execution.
was in, but now it's me and a black guy. I was dressed in black, now I'm dressed in white. I was it was like an oversized
Flip it.
t-shirt
Yes.
and underwear. Then you got in a corset and
A corset,
slick
yeah, the
body.
corset. I was like, oh, man.
You know what I mean? It's,
Snatch.
yeah,
Right.
it's giving, so all of that.
And then all the angles,
The
all the
and
sex
then
angles,
I was really
all
inspired
the
by
sexual
Sabrina
positions.
Carpenter.
Love it.
With the sex
I like
positions.
her.
Yeah, I love Sabrina. Loves her.
Her visuals are great.
Sabuki Carpenter is my girl. And so I love Juno, and I was inspired by that to do incorporate sex positions, because this song is about lust and be my baby and the whole opening.
The
Dear
deeper
love,
meaning.
dear love, come fuck. Like,
That's
what's
deeper
up?
meaning.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? If that's how you're gonna start off a song, I feel like in the visual you need to have about
You gotta
5, 6,
match it.
7, 8
You
positions
gotta watch
up
them
in there.
separately.
Yeah.
Because
It's so, and it matched. So
Yeah.
I love it.
this is why you are a prodigy.
I'm crying.
Telling
I'm
you.
You're
crying.
We're never going to
You're not
stop
trying,
calling
you're
you
doing.
that now.
Listen, I'm just grateful. Honestly, that's what I am. Okay, and then you know what? I'll play it out loud. And that way you get to hear it too.
Ooh.
I'll just play
not,
You got
not a
Bluetooth?
gift.
yeah. It's a phone.
Somebody need to call
That's
in
not what I meant. I'm
and
sorry.
say thank y'all.
I'll play it through there and so everyone can hear it. Oh, so they can hear it. But will it play?
It's gonna,
Oh no, not the video. But if I put it through the phone,
Take your.
okay, got you. We'll be better. I love being better.
you do.
And then you just
Not
put on
with
the
pro-
headphones.
not with
And then you
Producer
will put on the
Live.
headphones and you'll be able to hear this.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Everybody.
wonderful. Great gown. And the quality will not be disturbed.
No.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
wonderful.
She's that girl.
Wonderful.
I
What
don't-
is this called?
Producer Big Daddy Laugh.
Rodecaster Pro.
Don't make me growl.
If you ever had the best elevator experience, I'm telling you, it's like I got time
She always got the.
because if I don't,
Is
I will
it? It's
fall.
still
to my death.
discoverable. Rodecaster Pro. Okay, thank goodness. Yep, I see something. It's something looks like it's on its way to bump through.
Well, this sound is
Is
good.
this
That
connected?
sound.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, we're ready when you are. When you turn
Okay.
it up. I don't know if you got to turn it up.
I'll play "Be My Baby" as a sound test. And then if that works,
We don't need a sound. It
Yeah,
works.
it worked.
Oh, well.
see, see.
Tap tap tap.
It said it was connected.
Truth is, I'm weak because with no strength to fight.
It said to iPhone unless it's on yours.
I don't know why I wasn't trying to connect.
There it goes.
I'm about to say I don't.
Yes, come on, intro.
Okay, you guys ready? So after "Be My Baby," this is the next single.
Is a taste and a touch all enough for your love, baby? Am I worth all the huff that you puff when you're tough, baby?
Yes.
Wicked tongue with your words, spew them out how you shout, baby. Without a doubt, lately. Ooh, you think that you're smart, think you're smart, babe. Without me, would not know where to start, babe. Ooh, you think that you're smart, think you're smart, babe. Without me, would not know where to start, babe.
I was about to start
Oh,
fist
you get-
pumping.
He was about to start
I was
fist
about to
pumping
start
like he was in
fist pumping.
Jersey.
I was about to start fist pumping.
That's a good
Love
one.
it.
That's
Love it.
a knick-knack now. That needs to be at the next Happy Endings party.
Yeah.
No, for real. Send that shit to Knick Knack.
Patty Whack in the dog bone.
Yes.
I love Knick Knack.
Yes, send that shit to her.
I'm sad I missed
Baby
the
J.
day party on.
Everybody.
Yeah. You like this one? Ooh. Lord, be with your children.
Keep walking.
Just pick it. At this point, just pick it.
Child, I can't.
Be with your children. Oh. I'm still laughing. Okay. I gotta be like Tia Mowry when she was on her show.
That was great.
Do you like the new song more than Be My Baby?
We won't know until
Until I hear
beat
the full
drop.
thing.
But I like Be My Baby a lot.
Yeah,
Like a lot.
because immediately when I heard, I was just like, oh, when I put it on the reel, I was just like, hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Because I'm a very sexual free but reserved sexual person.
So am I. I don't have a song. This is the most sexual song I
So
have.
it's just like I like hearing stuff like this. Just like, oh wait, hold on. I wasn't expecting
It's
to
very
hear
forward,
this from
isn't it?
Yeah, and it's very forward, and I'm very forward with that, you know. But the second one that's going to be the new single, that's my kind of song. Like I'm one of those people when I
think
be in
it's
the
like-
club, I like getting lost in the music, and
Yeah.
I'm just jumping on my toes, having a time of my life, fifth pumping. So
Yeah. I think it's gonna be prime for like midsummer. You know what I mean? I feel like in the beginning of summer, people are like getting hot body and they want to be fucking. But once everybody's already fucking, then we can actually just party.
Yeah. So JD in the comments, he said the production is really good. Someone else should have
Amazing.
had good production on their album. No names. Cough Wayne. No. Cough.
Do something else. Ooh. Do something else. That's it. That's all we want.
I think we're at that time.
You want to talk? You were going to talk about it, friend?
Yeah, I guess we're going to talk about it.
So talk about it because
I
I
heard
didn't
the
listen.
sound that you just
You
played.
didn't listen? Oh, you talking about T-Pain?
No, you said yes.
I didn't
wanna hear
listen
it again?
because
No, I think this album deserves
Do something
that.
else.
You know,
Didn't he have a Machine
all
Gun
we
Kelly
want.
and a Jelly Roll feature on that record?
who?
yes, and Big Sean. Yes,
Yeah.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
I didn't listen because I don't remember the last time Lil Wayne has done something to move me.
Wow. Yikes.
So I wasn't expecting anything differently with this album, and I'll leave it there.
Ooh.
I ain't got time saying.
I heard about it because I follow Jelly Roll because one of my friends sings for him, and so I kind of just happen to keep up with him. And then I like Machine Gun Kelly, and I saw that he made it onto the record. I'm not like the hugest Wayne fan, and I think that this is like, I've heard that obviously this is like on the back of him not getting the Super Bowl. He basically went in the studio to make a record.
So he made this after he didn't get the Super Bowl?
I don't.
He was
I
inspired
cannot
and he
confirm.
started cooking up?
I cannot confirm or deny that. Obviously, I'm not in his camp or.
I'll answer
or the
when y'all
source.
done talking because
But,
no, I don't
yeah.
like the way this
So you
storyboard is going because it's not true. That's not how this works.
I don't know.
Well,
I said I cannot confirm.
Well, let
or
me say
deny.
this: you're an artist.
Yeah.
Clearly,
Yeah.
you have shit in the tuck.
Well, the thing about Wayne is that Wayne has said in interviews that he's not a person that likes write shits down. He's not that version.
Fine, but he still has shit in the tuck.
Yeah.
You have shit in the tuck.
Yeah.
I have shit in the tuck. If y'all was artists, y'all have shit in the tuck too.
Yeah.
That's number one.
So freestyle.
Vault. Shit is in the vault, right?
Yeah.
And I'm
Is
not
it involved for a reason?
No. I'm not. See, this is the other thing. I'm not here to defend him.
Okay.
Just let me explain.
Okay.
Thank you.
cook.
Let me cook. He got shit in the vault. That's why half that shit sounds dated. We know Wayne to not even be the type of person to really rap about shit in the fucking first place. That's why I expect. I'm not here for that. I'm not here to hear his motherfucking what else he got to rap about.
You're not here to hear him be Kendrick.
Yeah, like he doesn't have. He's not gonna. He's not black revolutionary
Yeah.
because a policeman saved him from when he shot himself. So he's pro blue. He backs the blue. That's
Same story,
we
all
have
of
to. We have to know who the fuck we talking about.
Same algorithm.
He's not anti NFL or nothing like that. He's not pro Kaepernick. He's. I don't know who the fuck y'all think we was listening to. Let me tell you what Rain raps about. He raps about absolutely nothing, but he still produces double entendres and blah blah blah. It's the art of it. That's where I come to listen.
Yeah.
Now let's get into it.
Yeah.
Just because he released this after the Super Bowl doesn't mean that he did this because he didn't get the Super Bowl spot.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of this shit.
Okay. I can say it.
He releases an album or project or anything every 2 to 3 years. He is active. He's been active. He's been active. If it's not on his own albums, it's features.
Yeah, he was feature heavy for a season.
No.
He was getting on everybody's
They
record.
still playing Pistol on My Side from fucking Carter 5. I need y'all to quit.
Fireman.
We got to stop acting as if he just don't have nothing. And I'm
catalog.
only responding to the people that was like, oh, well, I haven't listened to anything since the Carter 2. Nothing was good since the Carter 2. I'm like,
that's
no,
just
but the Carter
Millie.
4 wasn't no hoe. And the
can't
Carter
read.
5, it clearly has the fucking NBA contract. What are we talking about? You heard something from the Carter 5.
How was
You heard
this album?
Itty bitty.
I'm getting there. Oh my
Get
God.
that bitch a court in a court.
I was quiet, right?
I'm waiting for everybody to be quiet.
I've been quiet to that question.
Fine, let's get to the Carter 6. It would have been better. His double, triple entendres was still there. But let me get into this production. The beats were trash. Remember how I said that one of Megan's albums was actually good. I liked everything that she said on it, but it sounded like some Fruity Loop ass beats. Remember that?
I think it was Good News.
It
I think it was either Good News or
No, it's the other one with the snake. Python, Cobra, whatever you call it.
The mental health one.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That one.
Yeah.
Mental health.
I had no gripes about what she wrote or what she rapped. It's the beats that she chose. Where is the money?
That was her first time being independent.
I get it. Fine. I allow her the grace. I give it to her and I let her have it. Wayne, I can't let him have this because who are you not calling?
Yeah.
Because when you made Pistol on My Side in Carter 5, nigga, that was Swiss Beats. You have the number.
That's when he stopped.
When I listened to that first song on the Carter 6 and I heard one of them little
The Carter
splice,
sisters, legendary.
when I heard one of them little splice beat motherfucking samples that I used on some shit that I fucking made just to make it, I'm like, oh shit,
Legendary.
it's dire. He's not using his resources. There is a problem. Is he not independent too? Am I just supposed to allow every independent fucking person some grace?
sold.
This is
I don't think
bullshit.
he's
He
independent.
let it go somewhere. Somewhere you fucked up.
He
You
sold
fucked
his
up somewhere.
catalog. We're
there's no
starting
way.
over.
I am a female Weezy. This is easy. Nicki Minaj.
Carter 6. I don't think he's signed to nobody. I don't think he has the resources anymore.
I think he still stopped in his Young Money deal.
Wasn't he pretty up
I mean,
high?
I'm sorry. His Cash Money deal. He owns Young Money.
I thought he got out of that.
Why don't we hold on? What we can do is look at the record. We'll see who he signed to.
You know,
Child.
in the record,
He
is
might
why
not be
you're
signed to
doing it.
anybody,
I thought he
but
was still signing. I could be wrong.
The same
But when I
reason
do
why
my- when
Kanye
I-
don't put his music
hold
on.
on. When I do my math
Oh,
on
Young Money is a Republic record, so he's on a major label.
but Young Money is his.
But it's under Republic
Which
Records.
I understand.
But
that.
Young Money is
Republic.
his.
I mean, when's the last time? Who else is on Republic Records?
Ariana
That's the other
Grande,
thing.
Nicki Minaj, Taylor Swift. The list is good. The list is not. It ain't no
So
hoe.
he has the resources and he just didn't fucking use them?
It ain't no hoe.
That makes me even more sad. I don't know what the fuck was going on with these beats that he chose.
So when he got out of Cash Money, he signed himself to his own label.
No, he already had it.
Young Money, Cash Money are the same thing.
Yeah, they the same thing.
Yeah, they're conglomerates.
Oh,
So-
he teamed up with Sailor's daddy.
But I feel like back then the Young Money was under something else. It wasn't under Republic, but it was under something else. Now when contracts
He could have
end,
been bought out to something bigger.
okay.
and that's what I was gonna say. He sold his catalog. That's,
Oh, wow.
That's all of them.
But it's
The
Except this
Weeknd,
one.
Taylor Swift, Drake, Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj, Anita, Metro Boomin are all on Republic Records. He should have had more resources.
And you ain't get shit from Metro Boomin?
Yeah.
It was just beefing.
Because I made
Who
it
was
all.
beefing?
I did get something.
Him and Lil
'cause I
Wayne?
made it.
No, Metro and Drake.
I'm
Who
the
gives a
engineer.
fuck? He didn't call Drake for this fucking album
He
neither.
the engineer. He already won it. He like Missy.
He
You
been
don't
ain't
see
calling
no more,
Drake.
baby.
Can we talk about because that's something I want to talk about.
even
What?
more reason. Even more reason for him to be able to call Metro Boomin.
Because I'm Missy.
If you're not in it, you're
You
not
don't
in
know
it.
I'm there. I'm like,
Megan got him.
Child.
It's Martha.
So I wasn't. He hasn't been giving those things. He hasn't been giving these producers. He hasn't been giving these hits, those type records. Because what you're saying is true, but he hasn't been doing this for years. So I think that's why I said like I wasn't checking for this album. When I heard he was coming out with another Carter album, I was just like, I wish it would have been a mixtape. It wasn't underneath the Carter legacy run of albums because Wayne is just not that guy no more when it comes to that. And you remember our conversation we just had when it was just I called him washed, and it was just I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. He's just
poor sound equipment.
like he's
Remember
he's
what
at the
they
bottom part of his career.
remember what they said
He's
about
on the-
Jay-Z and Blueprint 3?
That they were mad that it was so commercial.
No, they thought it was trash. It wasn't commercial. That's the middle. That's like either it's good or it's trash or it's
They
commercial.
can't read.
We understand why you did this. No, fuck all that. Either it's good or it's trash.
Crying.
And niggas called it trash. Niggas in the hood called that shit trash.
Mm.
They did.
It was done.
They are dumb. That's what I'm saying.
They are.
And then you know what I've seen?
And
And
I
this
have
is
four
the
seats
shit
at
that
that
pisses me off. Hold on. Let me say this. This is the other shit that pisses me off. The shit come out on Friday. They hear it once on Friday, maybe twice on a blue moon. On Friday, they shit on it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Monday they listen to it again. It was like, wait a
Ain't
minute.
that bad. Yeah.
I hate these niggas.
I know.
I fucking hate these niggas.
I think that-
because they're missing the bars. They so focused on the fucking production because that's where we at right now. Because we're in a fucking age where nobody writes shit. Nobody writes shit that's worth rapping about.
They don't.
They rely
Or
on the
even just-
fucking
yeah.
beat.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
Ain't that 5, 6, 7.
So
Isn't he
guess
part of
what?
the
These
problem
same
then?
people, huh?
Isn't he part of the problem then? Since he
No, if he's going against the grain, I don't think he is a part of the problem.
but how's he going against the grain when he's
just
going
going
to he
against,
don't
but,
write nothing
but
down?
apparently going
Because
against
he can
it's in the
still
mouth.
rap good as fuck over trash fucking beats.
But you didn't want
And-
the trash
and
beats.
I don't, because I'm already subjected to really fucking good beats with trash lyrics. It's like you can't
Yeah.
have both.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Like,
And
is
you
it-
Wayne,
do niggas
and he-
listen to
and you
music?
can't do
No,
that.
now it's Wayne. No, we're
No.
not doing that.
But I understand.
Everybody's subjected to the same shit. Niggas
Yeah.
thought 444 was trash. Let's have a real conversation.
They did. But it
Come on,
wasn't.
because they
Some
weren't ready
niggas,
for real
there you
conversations
go.
and
Yeah,
what-
look
what
at
was
you
it?
caping.
Niggas
I'm not
don't care.
caping. I'm not caping.
That's
when
because
you went on
what?
the whole eulogy
No, I'm
caping
listening.
for Wayne
I'm
and his
listening.
greatness before
They-
you talk about how
what they
trash
thought-
his production was.
Did they
I'm
think
not caping for
why did
anything.
they
Yeah.
thought the 444 production was trash? That's what I'm saying.
They won't put it up.
But it wasn't.
But
but
thank
it
you,
wasn't.
because niggas went
this
back.
production
That's what I'm
is.
saying.
That's
That's all I'm saying. Niggas went back. Niggas went back. That
Oh,
shit
no,
was
niggas were
recorded.
just
That shit, no.
haters.
Let's be real. 444 sounded like it was recorded in a fucking closet. Y'all got to stop.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did.
when you
Yeah, it
listen
did.
back, it don't.
It do.
It's artistic.
I think he really tried to do
It was
something
grainy.
different.
It was.
yeah.
It was gritty.
It's on
Yeah.
purpose.
I think he tried to do something
But
different.
that's why
He turned
niggas
the
thought it was
wigs around.
trash. That's
He
why
did.
niggas thought it was
But that's
trash.
why
It's a whole new
Because they
sound.
didn't, you know what? And that goes back to even when we're talking about my stuff. Sometimes people aren't going to get it on the first time,
They're not.
or they're not going to understand the story that you're even trying to paint, and they won't give you a chance to even finish
They
it.
want
right?
a hit.
Exactly, because
When it
they
comes
heard
back
the
to your
singles.
friends supporting your music and shit, they want to hit. They don't want to hear all this artistic whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
That's the shit that I be talking about.
yeah,
It's like, oh, this beat is banging. I can shake my ass to it.
Yep.
Boom.
yeah.
And then you need some quotables. You
Absolutely.
need to stop the beat and then boom, boom, say something,
Something
right
you
here,
can use for-
TikTok worthy.
Yep.
And
Come on.
and come on, man.
Yeah.
They don't want to think no more. Niggas don't want to hear Lil Wayne and his double and triple entendres because they was all through that fucking album. I wish the production was better so that y'all can listen. Like, really listen.
I'm tired of listening.
Or was the production how it was supposed to be for you to listen?
It's the production I expect from him at this point, because this is what he's been displaying in his career for the last, being generous, at least the last 3+ years. His production, like, but I've always said this about Wayne though. Like, that's why I don't. I be quiet. Wayne, when it comes to the rapping, he'll always be one of the greats at it.
Yeah, but he's not really.
But I'm sorry, he too good at rapping. He's too far in his career for us to just be like, his production
do you guys
is still trash.
actually think that he would have been a better fit for the Super Bowl over Kendrick?
No, absolutely not.
He never has. He never has been a better performer than Kendrick.
It goes back to the Nas conversation when they said Nas picked trash beats. It goes back to the M conversation when M picks trash beats. Niggas pick trash beats because they want to rap. We're talking about real fucking rappers here. We're not talking about niggas that trying to catch one. I think that's my other thing. They're not trying to catch nothing.
Yeah.
They're just trying to show that they still got it lyrically. And I'm cool with that. It's just I can't go back to the album when I can't bump to it.
Yeah.
That's
Unless you
all I'm
give me
saying.
a reason. Like, give me a reason to, like, the
He
thing
had a-
about
he had
444
one- he had
is you
probably-
can go back for a reason to learn. Right?
Great, if you feel like learning.
Crying, which is very rare these days.
Very rare. Moving on. That's what I meant. Like, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's terrible. But honestly, that's a shame, and I don't think that he should. I don't think that artists should stop making complex art for simplistic people, because
He's never made complex art.
I'm just saying in general, right? But the thought that he wanted to rap and show the complexity in his art, in his entendres, in his verbiage, you know what I mean? In
And I'm
the
gonna throw
analogies.
one more thing out there too. There was no lead single, there was no advertisement. The shit just
Yeah, I don't
dropped.
know why he thought he was
he's
Beyonce.
not. He an old man, just still in his craft.
He just a
He
nigga
thought
that
he was
can rap.
Beyonce. He thought this was 2013. Okay.
It don't make sense.
What in the Drunken Love? What in the XO?
Shout out to Wayne. Beautiful gowns.
Great. Do you know what that's from?
Beautiful gowns.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
It's one of my favorite things to say.
It's one of my. I say that all the
Aretha?
time. Aretha ate that.
Because it is. I've always felt
Great
that way about,
gowns.
even when Wayne was in his prime, I would always feel like damn, this nigga can rap. But that's it. That's always been it for me when it comes to Wayne.
And sometimes that's just not
he's
enough.
never been that nigga that's the rapper that's moving the needle, pushing the culture forward. So
Maybe when he did that little rock era, he kind of changed things a little bit, but
I've never expected.
Time to fuck out.
I've never expected this stuff that other
He
people
never
do
pushed the
from
culture.
him.
I didn't say.
Besides rapping, how?
Mixtapes.
Okay.
Besides rapping, how?
Well, he actually picked good beats back
Honestly,
then.
you know
He
what?
picked other people's beats.
But he started out really young too.
He's an engineer.
He started out very young.
Yeah, so I can
That's
take.
what I just said. He raps, but the mixtape era, he should have ate the mixtape era. He's a rapper. All he cares about is
He
rapping.
didn't just only have other
Bitch, I'm
people
not
beats.
trying to.
He had like high grossing mixtapes, like $1 million mixtapes.
But when we're
should.
talking about the culture, you can't have stipulations and bullet points like, oh well, because he was rapping over other people's beats. Because because you just said
But people
that.
do that now. People
Right, like you just said that. I'm like, no, he pushed the culture because he was king of the fucking mixtapes. I don't care what beat he rapping on.
Yeah.
You literally just said like
Right.
he was rapping over other niggas' beats, and he did the song better than them niggas.
Bad bitch, I could be your
Because he
fantasy.
can rap.
And what's wrong with that? What else
I
is
didn't
supposed
say
to do?
anything was wrong with that. That's literally my
He
only
pushed the
standpoint.
culture.
That's
He
what he's
pushed the
good at.
culture with the mixtapes
I'll
because he
give
can
him
rap.
that.
Okay.
That's
There's a reason why
that's the sentence.
Like Nicki Minaj.
So, like I said,
Yes.
he pushed the culture because he can
Yeah,
rap.
because didn't she do the
good.
same shit? Didn't Drake do the same shit?
Yeah. Well,
No,
yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
not Drake.
I mean, he started as an actor, so his culture,
Drake
his
did not
cultural
push
approach
the
is different.
culture for it because he can rap
Somebody else
good.
take it then.
Drake always
say that.
influence
No, hold on, I
different
didn't hear you.
sounds.
Hold on,
I
say
said
that.
Drake
I said
did not
somebody
push
take it way
the
in.
culture forward because he raps good.
Well, forward it.
That's what
No,
I said.
because we gonna have Drake on every hook. He was king of the hooks, which is part of the culture.
And he was king of the features for a while. One thing
didn't
about
say he
Cash
never
Money,
pushed the culture
one thing
forward.
about
I just said
Cash
he didn't do
Money
it because
is
with
them
rapping
artists,
good.
They knew how to work.
Yes.
Okay, that season of Cash Money, them artists that they had. I mean, obviously specifically
Some
Nicki
of
and
them,
Drake
yeah.
and Wayne. Them three.
It was 2. I take that back. It was 3 because Tyga still
Tyga?
released
I
the
like
heat.
Tyga.
Tyga still released heat.
Yeah, and
And I still listen to- he still makes great albums.
I was gonna say, and he also is still a king of a feature.
He
His
is.
bag is featured.
He look, he know his lane.
And
Once
he's
he got
saying
in it, he the king of
He
it. And
ate
he
it
running
up.
it, and I ain't mad at it.
Yeah,
You can't take that from.
and that's come on.
Tyga.
That's artist training right there,
It
baby.
is. It
If I've ever
definitely
seen.
is. It
Come on,
definitely
Daily
definitely
Moisturizing.
is.
Know how to lie.
My face was getting dry.
Y'all want to talk about anything else that's on the docket? Elon versus Trump.
I don't know much about
Ooh,
that.
yes.
I just know that they was beefing
The
on
girls
Twitter.
are fighting.
The
The
girls
girls
were
are
fighting.
fighting. And honestly, I hope they break up because this country does not need this toxic ass
They
relationship.
did break up. That's why they were fighting.
But but I need them to actually break up, not be one of those couples that what could happen is them couples that be breaking up in public,
The lingo.
and then
The limbo.
and then they be like in private, like, babe. So I know that you were frustrated, but I was frustrated. Can we work it out? And then 2 days later, they're back and we're still in shit. I need a effective breakup. I need people to move out of their house.
I feel like
need
this
boxes
is
to be
the
packed.
effective breakup stage because they've already been doing that part.
But you know what? He
where they
sure
kinda
did say
publicly
Trump is in the
break up.
Epstein files. He went low. He did. He went quite low. He went close enough to hell.
He did, but
He went
as
close.
somebody who kind of
Who ain't?
I pay attention to that stuff.
Elon told Twitter that Trump is in allegedly. Yes, right. Don't
Ain't
sue
no
me.
allegedly. It's literally videos
Right, yeah.
of them
No.
talking about him.
I can say that Elon posted this. Now, what the actual truth of his statement is alleged. I cannot verify that, but I can verify that Elon Musk said that Trump is in the Epstein files. I can verify that information. Now, if Trump is in the Epstein files, because I'm not quoting
sure
that.
he is.
It's all a game.
It wouldn't diddy me.
But the thing that kind of kick-started this internet beef and them having a breakup, I don't remember the name of this new
Bill.
Republican bill.
Yeah, but
That's
somebody said it wasn't gonna
happening.
work.
But it basically pissed Elon off. If you've been paying attention to the news and Elon, a couple of weeks ago, he actually kind of parted ways with the White House. And it was related to this bill. And basically the bill got passed. And Elon's thing was basically, this undermines all the hard work that my company and what is it, Doge? Is it Doge?
Yeah, I think it
Was
Doge is not
doing.
a company. It's an acronym.
it is a okay.
So, but was I correct in the name of the
God.
Doge?
Yes, because
Okay.
it's the
So
acronym
that
for a company.
He felt like it was
Lord.
It's an acronym for an action.
Okay, so he felt like it was undermining all the acronym work
Or
that
an
they did,
initiative,
or all
rather.
the work that the acronym did. Does that help you
Lord, be with
palate
the
what I'm saying better?
So we had to
Be with your children.
place.
I'm telling you, be with them.
You don't have to properly place anything. Sit there and go back to sleep like you just were.
Lord.
Go back to sleep like you just were.
Told Trump,
No.
this is dumb.
He did. He
Yes,
did.
you gotta tell him.
He did. I was, and then you woke up and decided to cook on something that didn't need to be cooked. You were
The
asleep.
children.
You were
with the
asleep.
children.
You
Okay,
were asleep.
and finish your statement, sir, please. Gather your gatherings.
So as I was saying,
Thank you.
Hammer it.
and they kind of started beefing online because Elon started calling his ass out, and I get it. Because if my job is to trim fat and identify where the federal government has been wasting money and overspending, for you to introduce a bill that
Waste money.
goes right back to all those areas identified and y'all putting more money on it, I would be upset too.
Because that money that's being, you know what that money doing. Please.
My tax dollars.
Like he probably really like, no, this was legit a waste of my time. Like, cause I'm a billionaire. My company been losing billions since I decided to help the government and invest in Trump and, you know, all this jazz.
It might just be me on an island alone by myself in this, but I never thought of Elon Musk as a factor. Even though he was there, like,
I think he's a factor
Thank you.
because he's
He's
a
a
resource.
pawn.
Of course he was a pawn.
No,
I
I
always
think
thought him
he's
as
more
a
than a
pawn.
pawn. I think he's a level of resource and influence. I don't think we should like mistake
non-factor.
A pawn.
No.
Non-factor.
a pawn.
What? You
The-
would
the
Two
thing
things
is, like-
can be right at the same
Yeah.
time
But
because
like,
so
so
the
then-
factor is money. He's
Yeah.
still a pawn, but the
They're
factor is
arguing.
It's
money,
money.
because
And
money is what
honestly,
gives him the influence that he
argue-
has.
The truth is that we don't really know. I mean, we do know their faces and their names, but we can't really identify who behind the scenes is really running the initiative, right? Because if we're seeing the person, we know that the.
Well, if we know,
you know what I mean. We know that the
if we know
hood.
real politics, then
but
you
you
know
are-
it's not really.
It's never the person out front.
It's never the person up front, and
Yeah,
that's
he's just a face.
thank you. And guess what? Elon was another fucking face, like another non-factor. Again, go to your house and get Senate. Stop it.
Yeah.
Has to stop.
He got.
We just have to accept the fact that when it comes down to our presidents these days, it's all about the influence.
It's monopoly for life.
It is.
And it's I don't know, it's like
And at what level do you think they stop actually making the version of change that they
oh
want?
please, it would never happen.
Enough to be
We're done. This is it.
I mean, like, no, on the rise. At what level do you think they stop being able
The
to make the
language of
change
law.
that they want? Once they get to governor, right? Because you have to go through a process to be a president.
It's the
Right.
language. Once you learn language, you can't.
No, you just gotta qualify. You gotta be more than 35 years old, be an American
No.
citizen.
Why at the real
So to properly answer your question, I do
Three.
think is probably.
Now, do you want to
governor.
win?
Yeah.
That's when the shit,
'Cause
like,
that's
but
what
to
it-
be
that's
just to be
what
president.
you just said, that's what it kind of fall in line. Once you hit that level of governor, if you want to go higher after that, it is all about what the team say is best to get you higher.
Yeah.
Because that's really what a
'Cause
lot
then
of
you really
that could
become
be
a pawn to the
your
situation.
when
Waters
you're
got the worst time in their face.
a county
Yeah.
person on the board, you're a congressman, you're a mayor,
At least in the
you know,
council.
You're
yeah, you
Maxine
still
Waters.
kind of got what I say goes as far as being the loudest voice in that room. But when you get to be a
President.
governor, no, a governor.
Go ahead, yeah.
That's different
Yeah.
because when you're a governor, you're in rooms with VPs
Yeah,
and
and the
presidents.
senators, yeah.
Baby, they
not the Senate.
their press secretary got more pull than you do
There
as
it
a
is.
governor.
Yep.
So when
They
you get
get
to
in
that,
more
it
rooms.
is like you
can't
said.
get
That's
in.
where you kind of you ain't got no
can't get in.
voice no more. It's all about the team's voice.
And the door still slamming your face. Maxine Waters. She's a perfect example. You can't come in here.
Can I undo it? Nothing.
So,
Yeah, guys.
the girls are fighting. They were fighting on
Definitely
Twitter.
fighting.
Shout out to them for fighting and
Love
keeping us
to see it.
entertained.
I hope that somebody gets their hair
Yes,
pulled
fight
out.
for the illegal.
I mean, I
immigrants.
know they probably have hair implants, but they can afford
Fight.
ones.
Yeah, I mean, well, speaking of immigrants,
ICE.
LA has been beefing.
Yeah.
They
world.
With the- honestly,
California
Child.
that
been
escalated so
protesting.
There's another country
fast.
cut off.
That's a whole planet by themselves.
they're poor.
I told y'all last year
That's
they
why
were
I'm
poor.
making poor because you helping niggas out and you need to help yourself.
So I won't.
Lord.
What I will say, because I've seen a lot, and I do want to, something I saw that I was happy that somebody did point out, California and the Latino vote in that state, they didn't want Trump. They didn't want ICE. So I
course.
understand
Shocker.
that.
I want to stay here illegally.
No, so I understand the aspect of all of us.
Shocker
This
as
is
well.
what y'all voted for. Those there, they didn't. A majority of them,
Bye Biden.
they didn't vote for that. So it makes
Yo.
sense that they're out there protesting.
It's so funny when you say that. I think of that one lady that was at Trump's rally. We love Mr. Trump.
Yes.
94
And
crime
then
bill.
after the thing,
Joe Biden wrote the 94 crime bill.
listen, the way
why
that she
y'all
was so
looking at it in jail?
disappointed. and the results and the actions. It's like I see it happen all the time with people, even some of my friends, and how they've kind of dialed back on their conversations about him and the things that they believe in regards to the party. And I think it is a really eye-opening thing because it really allows us to see where people are, but it also allows us to see where our country is as a whole, right? And how we really should be moving forward, because history isn't going to repeat itself. We repeat it. You know what I mean?
American slave
Thank
people,
you.
why come here? Why come here? You know, we like to take advantage. You want to
Still
be
an
called,
opportunity.
It's called the American Corporation, baby. You want to be part of it. Why sneak here and be part of the corporation?
I actually heard information that says that like illegal immigrants provide more into the U.S. economy.
Yes.
No. Let me finish. They provide more into the U.S. economy than they will ever get out. So they will pay taxes on
Because they
every.
tax higher.
Yeah, well, no, just they tax in general. They get taxed on all the same things we do. But the thing is, they don't receive Social Security.
Bring
they
them
don't
here.
receive, the same kind of
Your
healthcare,
income
medical.
tax check, none
Yeah,
of
all
that.
those things that Americans
Security
are,
refund.
that are put in place to help Americans.
They're
Right?
not W-2.
They don't get
1499.
those things, and so there are certain opportunities that
For
don't
foreigners.
align with them even wanting to come to America outside of the idea of freedom. And at this point, that idea has been.
So what's better than freedom? Why come here if freedom is not obviously a choice anymore?
Well, because maybe, you know what? We still are so blessed here in America, and we do
Thank
not
you.
still take credit
We
for
are.
it.
Yes.
At these other countries, I mean,
They
we
poor compared to America.
not
A
only
lot
are
of
they
them.
poor, but their laws, the way that they live.
Freedom.
But
It's-
they ain't going
it's-
to China. They come to America because it's easy.
Freedom, freedom.
No, freedom.
Freedom.
Freedom, my ass. Freedom don't exist in America, bitch.
Because
you
you're
want-
in America.
You want reparations
Because
freedom
you're
does
in
not exist.
America.
Yeah, it's because you're in
Because you're in
America that you say
America.
that.
Free-
No, yes, it is.
You're free
because
enough until you're not free.
Mars.
And then you get sent back home.
Marshall.
Go to China and do it.
They can't.
You can't.
That's why
Right.
they come to America
Yeah, you're missing
for
the point.
freedom
Well,
to
you
do
can't,
it.
and you feel like you can.
Wait a minute. So they can't go to China, but they can come to America?
Yeah, because
I think that's when I'm like, wait a
No,
minute. 'cause
you can't.
No,
America, you can't get a green card to go to China.
you're missing the point. What are you talking about? So we're
I'm saying
talking
you
about.
can't get a green card to
Yeah,
go to
he is.
China.
But
a
sir,
green card
sir, but we're
is
not
only
talking-
available in America.
We're not talking about that. We're
We're not
talking about
talking
people
about
coming
green
into
cards. We're
America.
talking about freedom.
Acceptance of being-
We're not talking about
freedom.
acceptance.
No,
we're talking about freedom.
I can't be free in Japan. Not
That's
in the
what
way
I'm
in
saying.
America.
That's what I'm asking. So, okay, so time out. Why choose to come here when you can go someplace else?
Because you're being lied to in America.
There's an allure, right?
Yes, it's
There's
smoke
an
and mirror.
allure about America, of this quote unquote freedom.
They want to vote.
Now, I don't
This
know
American
what's
dream.
right. I don't know what goes on in a lot of these other countries. Most of my bases of facts come from motherfucking 90 Day Fiance.
Crying.
And I'm serious. Like, I don't understand why they want to. And then when they come here, they're disappointed. It's like, I gotta work 3 jobs to pay for this rent
yes.
and all this other bullshit.
And all your
when
hard work
hold on. Because when they first introduce these foreigners that these Americans are talking to, guess what? They on the motherfucking beach.
America is a scam.
They on the motherfucking beach, laying
America
up like
is a
this. Like,
scam.
I'm like, well, what is the
Don't come
This
here.
is
what is the
disconnect.
allure? You look happy over there.
Yeah.
Don't come here.
You look
We're not
happy as the fuck. You got your own little
TV's
apartment and blah blah blah.
changed
Like, yeah, like I don't know.
Internet.
I really don't know. I really can't tell.
But I do love to travel. As a person who loves to travel, I think this country is beautiful. I do think there are a lot of
Yeah.
It's the
opportunities,
biggest
advantages here. The medicine is top of the line. You know what I mean? The education is still some of the best in the world. There are
Exactly.
things that
Now,
are
when they talk
Education,
about,
That's why they gotta come here.
well,
But
and
I can't
still,
tell you what they learning in other places. That's
but
the
there's a
other
better
thing.
way to
you know what
come
I mean?
here.
And still, but there's a reason. Like
I can tell you number wise.
Yeah.
Take the front door, not the-
statistics.
not the
American
sidewalk.
children are behind other countries. So.
All the more reason to
Right.
dismantle the Department of
Back to
Education.
technology. You
You
can't
clearly
read-
wasting our money.
I told you.
No,
leave
don't
these kids
dismantle
behind.
it.
That's why
I think
all our
dismantle is
jobs
the wrong
are in
word.
Arabia
No.
and
Check
China.
with your
dismantle is the
governor.
wrong word.
Check with your governor.
China is not suffering. China.
How do you know? And what
You
way?
follow the China news?
No, do you?
Yes, because I follow people from China reporting news, just like people to report the forecast better
And you
than
said
Fox
China,
8.
and you're saying China is not suffering?
They're not. It depends on how you look at it. They can suffer from.
Well, neither are
From your
Americans.
point of view, they're not.
If you're white,
but
I'm saying if you're white from America, are you suffering?
I'm not
right
saying
now?
white. I'm not bringing color.
But you
Now,
just
now
put it
you're dissecting it
There's
into a
suffering
There's a
white people in
difference.
America.
There's not
There's a difference
There's
because
suffering white people in
There's a
America.
racial
I didn't
difference,
say
but
that.
I know how you right.
I'm not saying they're not. I'm saying
well, I'm
Well,
speaking.
Well, I
as a
thought you
race.
asked them,
So
are there white
prosperity
people
happens
suffering in
everywhere.
America?
Yeah,
Yes,
and I will say
but
that
the
people-
spirit doesn't happen in China like it does here.
No,
when
so
you
you
go
can't
to
say
Los
that.
Angeles,
No,
when you
no,
go
no,
to
no,
San
no.
Francisco,
But Marshall,
when you go to all the
Marshall.
transplant
And that's
cities,
why I say it's a whole nother
No,
planet
it's a
over
whole
here.
different thing.
But Marshall, you can't say that because there's people in China who have an
Okay,
issue
but
with
they're-
the amount
but
of control
the government-
that their government has
No,
versus the amount of control
Absolutely.
that
No,
other
there's a
people.
difference.
That's why they come to
Absolutely.
No, there's a
America.
difference.
That is
Absolutely.
the difference.
No,
So you
Absolutely.
can't say that
No,
they don't have
but
much
China
choose. There's no right or wrong. You're still going to be enslaved. You have no choice. Bitch, you come here, you go there. You got to decide how you going to
But a lot of the Chinese come over here on like school visas and shit, and then go
get
back.
a visa because they get opportunity.
So a lot of them don't, and they ain't trying to fucking
They
stay
get a
here.
loan
They
from
come in here,
America.
they go in a case, they taking a motherfucking
they
degree,
get a
and they
loan
going
from
back the
America.
fuck home.
Some
Which
of
you-
them.
That's literally what happens.
Some of
America
them.
invests in foreign people more than they invest in their own because there's more homeless people here than there's there.
Yeah,
China
that's
speaking,
true.
Continent
That's true.
wise.
I also think that Americans need to take more advantage of the resources that are available to them.
Thank you.
Because Americans
You
do
know what
not
I've
do
always
it.
said?
They
You know
about
what
to be cut.
I've always
Absolutely.
said?
There are too many things
Well,
out
they
here for
wasn't
America.
using it before. Fuck it. My shit is paying for the shit. That's where I'm at. My shit is paying for the shit. You sit on your ass, you get all the benefits in the motherfucking world, including free school, and you just don't want to go to school.
Yeah,
Okay,
for people who
motherfucker.
like don't want to learn,
Because
who don't
I
want to
gotta pay
educate
for school.
themselves.
Okay? Cut it all.
Come here. You don't
Use it or lose it.
You don't need school. You
Fuck?
can get Social
I'm over
Security.
this shit.
No.
I'm over this shit.
That come out my check every time I see my check every 2 weeks.
Well,
there's
that's
Social Security.
so that's
I ain't had a
foreign
crab
niggas.
leg in 12
There's
years,
foreign niggas
nigga.
that's
Why not?
here.
They're not that expensive.
I just don't want them. I ain't
So,
gonna
but
lie.
I'm trying to figure out though.
You're not everyday
I don't want to work that hard for no. I don't work hard all
We
motherfucking
talking about
day. You want me to
everyday
get a crab
Americans.
leg? You want me to
We're
crack a
privileged.
crab
I
leg?
mean,
Well,
but that's
get
a
a
good
king crab.
question though,
No.
Mars and
I
everybody
ain't
else,
doing none
because
of it.
with all
Get
these
a king
cuts,
crab.
is they still gonna be taking Social Security?
They don't
Is they still gonna be
affect the
taking
main
Medicaid?
people. We're
Do you
still
know-
privileged. The fact that Donald Trump is
We are
president does
privileged.
not affect the fact that we're here.
I agree.
I think you're incorrect about that
It
statement.
does not affect me.
At
I
all.
don't care who president. It
Sure.
don't affect me.
At all.
I think you're incorrect
It
about
No,
that.
no.
I think
no.
you're incorrect.
Donald Trump-
Can I
what?
explain to you?
I don't
The
think
stock
it-
market
can
is
I
better
explain to
because
you?
Donald Trump was president like 2008.
Okay, are you gonna yell or are you gonna let me explain?
Because I feel like
Are
it
you
affects
going to
our
listen
checks,
or are
but
you
it
going
does
to
not
yell?
I'm hearing
affect
you.
us.
I'm hearing you, but I can
Okay.
hear you. We're all in the room. This room is 10 feet big.
So don't do that.
Well, it's more than 10.
Yeah.
but go
Shout out
ahead.
to headquarters.
I just mean like he doesn't have to yell.
I get
You
that.
understand my sentence?
Oh no, absolutely.
You don't.
The,
I just,
I don't
you
know
know,
the
for the
actual
viewers.
dimensions of this room, people.
No, for the viewers, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You understand. But I think even when we look at how this kind of started when we were talking about ICE, when we look at how Trump enforced I don't know what the proper verbiage is, but to have the military step in when that is not illegal.
National Guard.
Why
The
not?
National Guard.
You're blowing up
still in
Teslas.
military. Don't do
Wait,
that.
wait,
You're blowing up
listen,
cars
listen,
that
military.
ICE
Listen,
No,
do you wanna
he
hear?
just said he don't know the proper whatever, and I said
Yeah.
it's the National Guard. That's all.
Yeah, but the process that he used to bring them in and turn them, because the idea is that the National Guard is is America's defense to other countries.
To other
As I was
countries,
listening,
yeah.
as I was listening on CNN, it's like the thought process of how things are going. You think it doesn't apply, but
He
when
don't
he
have
put
that power.
wait, listen. Listen, when he put this into
did it.
effect, it wasn't even just on the state of Los Angeles, it was on the country. So to think that he could have the power to deploy the National Guard anywhere at any time based off of a riot is very different than saying that, okay, I want to attack a situation and handle it.
But Black Lives Matter scammed
It doesn't.
America.
You're
What
missing
does
So
that have
what's
to
the
do?
difference?
You
It
are
does not
missing
do
the
it. It does
problem.
make a difference.
No, it
You
doesn't.
are
That
missing
has
the
nothing to do with this
problem.
conversation.
It's the same thing.
Black Lives
It's the
Matter
same
ain't out there
thing.
protesting
It's
with
the
LA.
same
We're
thing.
not
No,
talking
it's
about the
not.
movement.
No, it's not.
We're
No,
We're
it's
talking
not.
about the
No,
movement.
it's not.
We're not talking about
No,
the
it's
movement.
not.
We're
No, it's
talking
not.
about the incentive. And you wouldn't look like that
The
if you knew you were
incentive?
going.
What
No.
incentive
You would
is
look.
there?
First of all, you would look like that if you knew you were on camera. So fix it.
No, I would. No, I'm not fixing anything. It's great. How it is.
Per.
I already seen it.
But the thought is that, like, okay, when you have that ability to infect a community,
Or
yes, to
or you
affect a
have-
community like that,
Well,
come on. You have to understand the
it's not come
magnitude.
on.
If you don't understand the magnitude of the
I'm
power,
not disagreeing with you, but I want you to understand that people just think differently. It's not that I'm disagreeing
But
with you.
we
There's
have-
different ways to attach. It's more than one way to skin the
listen,
cat.
but we have to use logic here. We're
But
talking about the
National
same
Guard,
person.
National
We're talking
Guard.
about the same person that on January 6th
superficial.
of 2020.
January
Let's
6th,
talk about
okay, come on. Because if you're January
stormed the
6th,
Capitol.
if you're
Come
January
on.
6th, you are an American doing an American violation on Americans, so you're not a terrorist. But if you're Mexican,
No, listen, but you're not
and you're
terrorist.
doing the
You're not
same thing,
understanding.
you are a terrorist. You're an
You are
alien
not
to the
understanding.
United States of
They
America.
were
You're not
charged as
understanding.
terrorists.
Bye.
Wait, you're
But
still
they
not
were
understanding.
charged
Hold
as
on one
terrorists
second.
and he
Hold on
freed
one
them.
second. You're still not understanding.
Okay.
What you don't understand is
The
my
same reason y'all want
suggestion.
y'all opinion to be
Hold
right.
on.
The same reason why y'all partition somebody or to get them the rule to be free.
You're missing my point. I wish you would understand and perceive it before you
Let me
respond.
put the headphone on, let me say.
Because Trump, who was supposedly the organizer of something like January,
Supposedly,
yes, right,
emotionally,
allegedly was the
factually.
organizer of that event,
let's
right?
speak factually. That's allegedly.
We can only
Let's not get discontinued on this live for how
Continue,
many
please.
hours.
Continue.
listen. Okay, we know that Donald Trump was related to the January 6th event, right? We
Related
know.
how?
I know, right? Like, okay, like who are you and what are you doing? Because when the tables are turned, you don't have the ability to say those same things. If you can bring out a fact and show me a source for everything that you say, then we will have a
Vice versa,
viable
but I hear you.
conversation. Absolutely, and I will use CNN and every other Google source, ChatGPT, if necessary.
I don't believe in robots. I believe in my own personal brain.
Okay, come on, because if you would like a receipt, one can be printed out.
Well, go ahead.
Okay, and so my thought is that if you have a person with that magnitude of power and that mindset attached to them, when you have those two things together and they are leading a country filled with 360 million people, if they have a mindset,
That's the world or America, because it's not a big deal in America.
that's America. We're only talking about America, right?
360 million. Okay, well,
Is that
I was speaking
true?
more on a China aspect because I'm not.
But why?
I'm not speaking that
But why?
capitalistic mindset.
So you're not. So again, you're just derailing off into something that you wanted to talk about.
Democratic shit.
No, it's the
Yeah,
it's
we're-
America.
We're talking about America. That's what this
Never
was.
got
I don't care a fuck about China in its context.
All I asked is
You
why
know-
are some foreigners so inclined to come to America instead of
Freedom.
China?
Because you
Because
the
there's,
allure-
but
the
there's,
allure-
there's
the
freedom
allure
in
of the
China.
American dream.
And
It's
freedom,
not.
no,
There's no
freedom
freedom in
is
China.
and freedom is subjective.
It is.
Let's also be
America, you can do what the
Because
fuck
I
you
was about to
want.
say something like that.
Okay.
Afterwards.
So yeah, if some chick in Turkey, she can't do blah blah X, Y, and Z in Turkey, she can look to either America to do X, Y, and Z. And I
Okay.
feel like depending on some things, you can look to China to do X,
Bitches
Y,
can't
and
even
Z.
have babies in China.
But you know what? It depends on
You
your religion.
can.
It depends on
You can have
If you're
babies.
selected to do so.
Yeah, you know they have like a two.
Yes, and that's
King
fine.
rule.
No,
Matter of
it's-
fact,
You can't be ghetto and be there.
thank you. Don't have
That's it.
8,000 motherfucking kids.
Right.
What is wrong with
It's not
that?
I'm
a
saying there was
dependent.
anything wrong
It's
with
not a
that.
dependent.
Some
Okay.
people have kids.
You're not
though.
a dependent.
No, but y'all
You are
said
the
that they couldn't
president.
have kids there. I'm just trying to.
But what is it also like being gay? Can you be gay there?
Yes, you
That I
can.
don't know.
Yes, they're there.
I don't
They
know nothing
follow.
about that.
Depending on your algorithm, but you follow.
Thing about
They're
me
everywhere.
though, there was a time we couldn't
Like
be gay
niggas
here.
there.
I
There
know.
was, and guess what? I was still
There's niggas
fucking
in
gay.
China.
Y'all gotta
There's
stop.
niggas in Paris.
Y'all gotta stop with the bullshit.
Absolutely not.
There's
You
niggas in
still,
Absolutely
Paris.
matter of fact,
not.
you still get killed for being fucking gay here. Is that
I know.
freedom? Is
No,
that
no.
freedom? Okay, what the fuck are we talking about?
Niggas
I
are
know.
in Paris too.
But you know what? I don't.
Man, what?
If
Freedom is subjective.
If this is one of the
Freedom is subjective.
You're right. No. Freedom is a spectrum. Okay, I will say that's what
yes.
it is.
Freedom is
I like
an
that.
idea.
And so if I'm on, I'm actually on this side of the
I'm about to
spectrum,
change it right
and I
now.
have more
Freedom is a
freedom than these
spectrum.
other countries, I'm going to go where I'm the freest, where I can be
And
the
that's
most
America.
liberated.
That is
And it will
Exactly.
always be
Depending
America.
on you.
Exactly.
Let's go back.
Absolutely.
Let's
I
go
don't think
back.
that's dependent on
Absolutely.
anybody.
That's
Absolutely.
That's why some of the things that Trump does, I'm for, because depending on me,
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
that's
I don't
all I
know,
keep trying to
friend.
say.
Okay.
I agree with you. I don't know if America compared
Is ready
to
for that.
No, not even America.
I don't give a
compared
fuck
ready
if
for
they- they
listen, listen. Compared to every other nation, besides I guess Australia, which I don't know a
Yeah,
lot
they're
about.
New Zealand,
I don't. Yeah, like
They're
when it
South
comes
America.
to freedom.
They got them spiders.
They're
I ain't
South
never going
America.
down there.
They're
I wanna see
America.
them
But I
bitches.
was speaking for
I wanna go.
Never
myself.
going. I
When
wanna
it
go.
comes to
Never
those
going.
levels of freedom,
Yeah.
The Gulf of America.
no, you can't beat America.
They are. They're
Like,
South America.
just think of
It's
all
called
the
that.
shit that we get away with.
And-
Think
and
of
you have
just
to-
food waste
Because our military.
alone.
Well, you
We
also
watch
have to think-
videos of niggas
Yeah.
eating food mukbangs
Because our
all
military.
day.
Yeah, but that's actually
Other
Korean
countries
culture.
are still
That's Korean
starving
culture.
for that
Because our
food.
military-
That's Korean culture. That we got that from
They
Korea.
spend
I
$1
know,
trillion on
but we
military.
have the resources for it though.
Also, look, I want
Because
to
you pay
say
taxes, nigga.
something like look at
That's
the
who?
American impact
We.
on the world. If you don't look at like why do people want to come here, look at like
No,
what
we
America,
make it look good.
absolutely. And we have to
Again.
realize that will always amount to something. If the biggest
I like
artists
the beach
in the world,
I like the beach. I like Costa
You can go
Rica.
to- you can-
I like
there's beaches
no
in
I
Australia.
yeah.
beaches
I like
in
I like
America.
other beaches
They
in
are.
other countries.
It's beaches in America
Go to
though.
Greece.
No, I don't want them beaches. I
Go
want
to
the other
Greece.
beaches that they got. I want the
Go
blue
to Greece.
blue water. Yeah, I want
Australia.
Santorini. I want Italy. That's what the fuck
I
I
want it all
want.
too.
Why don't you move there? People do it every day.
I ain't got the funds. I ain't gonna lie.
You can find a job. Ain't nothing to do.
Can I?
Yeah.
It's
How would
a
you
thought.
do it?
You might be on the learning curve.
This is
learning a new
America.
language, but
No, I mean,
Say it again.
yeah,
I
that's
like
the other
that. You
thing.
make me feel inspired. I like that.
This is
ain't
America.
nothing to
I
it.
could find a job somewhere else.
You better
That-
do a
you
lingo
can.
for a year.
I can learn to make bread in Italy.
Come on.
I'll be the only
You wouldn't be.
You wouldn't be.
one of the other
You
black
got
woman lesbians,
black-inery.
right? Making
Black-inery.
making bread in a
Italy.
local shop and making all this money.
Niggas in Paris.
Yeah, I never want to go to Paris. Paris and
Cali.
anything in California, I don't want to go.
I've been to
California's
California.
a great time, baby. If
I
you
haven't
know the
been to
right
Paris
people,
yet.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't.
I've heard that Paris is kind of ghetto, but I don't want
It
to
is
pass
ghetto.
judgment until I see it with my own eyes.
True.
They got just as much
Because you know what I've realized
also.
also that people will lie to you and tell you their experience and it won't have anything to do with yours.
Ooh.
Zero. Yeah. They'd be
They
like, oh my
won't.
God, I went there and I stepped in gum. Worst time ever.
It's like, bitch, all
Because as a
Yeah, like,
person,
bitch, really?
you know what I mean? There's people who hate New York because of how busy it is, and there's people who love
I
it
love New York.
for how busy
Get
it
the
is.
gas.
And so, depending on who you talk to, is what you gonna get. Somebody like lamb, somebody hate it. Somebody likes seafood, somebody don't. Listen, you better go have your experiences.
Period.
I'm just speaking on the
Period.
90 Day Fiance and how some of them come over here and they be like, oh my God.
And they be doing that for the TV show check.
Yeah.
They do.
And you only get $1,000 per episode. That ain't shit. You
But
in
is
America
that
now.
American dollars?
American dollars.
Of
That
course
shit
it's
ain't shit.
American dollars.
But listen, if
What that
you
market
from
is.
Indonesia, what is the transfer of
if-
money?
I'm gonna explain to you a
Rich.
couple right now.
It's called Rich.
This dark skinned beautiful queen
Her.
came from motherfucking Africa. She was
Yes.
director of whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
And then she came for this no job Italian motherfucker, and all he do is make bread in this motherfucking kitchen. He still lives with his mom. She moved all the way. She left her job in fucking Africa. She was at the top. And do you
She
see me
gonna
doing
leave.
that shit? Let's reverse it. Can you see me? If I'm director of any motherfucking thing, going to make bread and another motherfucking no. I need to be head of something.
Do you have enough saved up that you can do that?
Here we go. She didn't.
She made ill decisions, maybe.
Terrible decision.
Maybe
I mean,
she
that was
should've-
on her.
She should have went on a leave of absence.
Speaking
But
as
what she
someone
also-
who-
no, let me
She should have
speak.
went on a vacation and
Let
visit
me
him.
let me speak on the expectations that she had. I think that's what it was.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
should've
not
bought
only did
flight
she expect her
insurance.
motherfucking man that she done uprooted her whole fucking life from to provide. and
FaceTime
he
wasn't
couldn't-
available?
No, it was. No, they were all already talking. He visited her multiple times, but it was him visiting her. And that ain't cheap. But once you get down there in Africa and shit
It
on the
is
corner is $2. a whole meal $2. They killing chickens on the corner and shit.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different. She came here and she was like, "Oh my God, like you're poor. you don't make anything." And she said this. She was like, "I can't believe I left my life
For you.
for this." And she
Not even
came
for
there
this, for
and it
you.
was a whole
I mean, that's for you,
bamboozlement.
Yeah.
She was like,
Swindler.
y'all don't do this here. Y'all don't do that here. Y'all don't.
Swindler.
This is terrible. I thought I was coming here for the land of the free and the home of the brave and all that other bullshit.
Come on.
I would have stayed my ass where.
That's it.
That's why when people be like, "Oh, you can just move out the."
No.
I take trips.
Do you know who I am here?
Yeah.
Right. Here's a
Do
vacation.
you know who
American.
I? Do you know who I am
This is still
here?
one of the
I'll
greatest
take a
countries.
trip.
I'm gonna
I'll
stay
take a
here.
trip.
I don't give a
I'm
damn.
gonna stay here, but
I don't give a
go.
damn who in
I'll take a
office.
trip.
I'm always staying here. I think
It's
that's
still
my
the
other
best
point.
country.
That's why Ice here. Because they all want to come here.
They need to come grab this nigga. Pack him up.
No, stop.
And that's why I be watching. What's that shit called? Contraband.
Child,
I told you about Contraband.
Child,
I told you about
Child.
Contraband. That's a good show too.
It is.
Look at 'em,
All
trying
the
to cross
shows
the
are
border
good.
illegally.
We was gonna talk about Housewives today, but baby,
I ain't got
it's
no
time to
housewife
move
nothing.
on. It's time to move on.
Yeah,
Y'all.
what other big one is that?
I
What
wanted
is
to-
Housewives?
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I don't watch.
I haven't watched either, but I know
I
girl
watched.
who got Kenya kicked off.
Oh,
Brit.
and-
Suing
wait, could she
Bravo?
also like put a picture of somebody out? I saw that.
Yeah,
But
Kenya.
she's saying allegedly the girl who's suing, she's saying that it wasn't her on those posters.
You should have said that on the episode.
But
On the
actually, you
episode,
should've-
she said it was her.
Actually,
and
I'm
Kenya
glad
got
she
kicked
said it
off
because
for it.
I'm
So
glad
now
she
you
said it.
filing a lawsuit.
Uh-huh.
Defamation.
Yeah. Thank you.
To be exact.
Because anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to an attorney if you do not want one.
Miranda.
All I know is I hope
Okay.
she win, and I hope Nene
Wrestling.
get a check afterwards. But you guys,
Listen.
that was episode
Child, y'all
273
got me high. It's hot in here.
on
Yes.
Talk Your
Oh
Shit
my God.
Tuesday.
Thank
I'm
you guys
just
for having
Jer.
me.
She's the Lucky Laugh. He's Mars on the switches. You are Corey Michaels.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Check
you
out my
so
new
much.
single.
Check out his new single.
Show in Cleveland on July 31st. I'll be in Nashville.
Pull up on him.
Yes.
Next week, and then I'll be in Nashville again in August, and then I'll be in Louisville in
up on 'em.
August. Hopefully have some more shows.
Louisville?
Yeah, I'm singing the national anthem. Maybe do it so far down there.
Nice.
God has
That's
been
only
really
5
good.
hours.
Y'all want to come? I'll get an Airbnb.
That Walmart down there is
Go to
goated.
Airbnb.
I mean, instead of
No, I'll come.
I go by
Oh.
myself, so we might as well
No,
go together.
I mean, I don't know. It depends
Yeah.
on
We
when
gon-
it
we
is.
gonna be
Only
able to
because
get
I got
down,
some
right?
concerts in August that I'm going to
okay,
hear.
bop
So,
through. Who you want
Yeah.
to see? I want to see Tate
well,
McRae.
Wayne, believe it or not,
Ooh.
Oh,
I kind of want to see him.
Oh, that's why you defended. No, I'm just playing.
Nah, I didn't buy the
I'm
ticket
just playing.
yet.
I'm just
no,
playing.
I'm just
'Cause
being
it's the
shady because I
Carter-
don't want to see one. I want to
I
see
know.
T-Pain.
I know.
Okay, him and all his
That's
shenanigans
October
at his
5th.
show.
I want to see T-Pain.
And I
at
feel like that
Blossom
show
Island
with
or
Eve is in
whatever.
August as well.
I want to see Tate McRae. She in August.
I don't know who that is. I
Tate
just
McRae,
know
she's a
that
pop
everybody
girl.
goes up for her. I just don't
Yeah,
know
she's
why.
so
I haven't
good.
dived into that.
Yes, get
dove
into it.
into that yet.
Get
so.
into it. She did a scorpion into a bridge.
Oh, okay. No, she sounds dope. I have to get into her. But once again, everybody, this was episode 273. Follow us everywhere. Follow him everywhere. Check him out everywhere. He is Corey Michaels.
Child,
Google
TikTok
him.
ain't never letting
And
us
I am
back
Corey
on.
Michaels. He is Corey Michaels.
And he's a
Yes.
prophet. He's him. He is her. He is the one. You know?
Y'all seen it.
And as always, until y'all hear from us again, go be great out here in these streets.